And like I said, there's the bigger we get, we got more people coming at us. People are going to try to do bad things to us no matter what because they don't want us to succeed.
Is we grew up so fast that we got so much attention, and you're not allowed to, in the corrupted markets, you're not allowed to grow fast. You're not allowed to pop out of nowhere and help people change their life. You're not allowed to.
My name is Ash Mufara, and I'm your friend.
I'm Mike Ellis, by the way. I'm Mike Ellis, by the way.
Go in there. She wants to be the first to make us look silly.
Karma's a bitch.
Queen of Karma.
Hello, everyone, and how are you all doing today? I hope that you're all having a fabulous, fabulous day today, and that you are ready to travel the world with Marty DeGarmo and Chris Johnson as they take us on an adventure from country to country so that they can make illegal income claims about every single country in the world, all 15,000 of them. So I hope that you're ready to strap in, because today we're going to be traveling to the USA. Then we're going to be traveling to good old Canada, because Marty and And as a Canadian, I could not pass up the opportunity to watch that. So we're going to watch that entire stream because I want to see how they set it up. And also, Chris goes into kind of a rant at the end that I find quite interesting. And then we're going to go and travel allegedly to PNG, where today they made more illegal income claims. Because when will the madness end? It's not going to. I've just come to accept that there will be illegal income claims every single day now until the end of time, because Onpassive won't be launching. So we're going to have to keep doing this, I guess. Good thing there's 15 million countries that they can go through. Hello, Joe. Good to see you. I hope that you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. And Chris is here, and Violet is here. Bacon, Canadian bacon, like female bacon, or like real bacon? Smell the syrup, Scam Chan says. Yes, smell the syrup. And I did see Sweet Goth came in, but she's making a coffee. So enjoy that coffee. And Mark said that he couldn't watch right now. It's a little late for him, I believe. So shout out to Mark as he's watching this on replay in the future. That's right, Mark. When you're listening to this, it will be the future. And Takara is here. Good to see you. And Albs is here. Plenty of Canadians. Pat Parent, Michael Williams, AIM, and let's not forget Goosebender. Yes, Gersmender is a Canadian who has gone MIA just like Trash Mufarter. Has he? I don't think so. I believe he's been uploading on his own channel instead. He's been uploading his own stuff, though. I don't think he's completely MIA. I know he hasn't been on any of the, like, OTech Pro webinars or the Heroes webinars or any of that stuff, and he used to make an appearance, like, at the beginning of us covering this. I know he was on a lot more, but he is still in Onpassive, and he's covering it on his freaking channel. So he's probably making illegal income claims over there. So let's travel to the USA.
Hello, everybody. This is Marty. We're going to go to the USA.
And I'm like, Marty, aren't you already there? That's what you... That's where you live, damn it.
State by state, what the average income is, and then compare it to a hypothetical product worth $100 and got paid 25% commission, which would be $25 for each sale. These are not the numbers. They could be better. Plus, there's going to be more than one product. There's going to be different prices, and there's going to be different amount that you will make. And we don't know what we're paid commission-wise.
So basically, Marty starts off all of these by being like, none of this actually matters. It's all based on just me guessing. Hopefully it's more than this. So everything I'm about to tell you, just forget about it. It does not matter, but here is a 5-minute video of me breaking it down with the calculator anyway.
I just used 25% because that's what we were paid on the first go around a year ago, September 1st. So here we go. Okay. Maryland. Maryland's the highest paid.
So hold on. I guess you're considering September 2023 to be your last real launch? I mean, that makes some sense. I guess it was the last official attempt at a launch for Onpassive. But I mean, like, technically, you guys have been supposedly launching for several months now, where people are just waiting for everything to get turned on, as if all Ash has to do is flick a switch and everything's on, and you guys are selling stuff and traffic's coming, and then everyone becomes a millionaire by the next day. So I feel like there's been like several attempts in between, but sure, Marty.
Has the highest amount of income a month, average. $7,517, $90,000 a year. And if you checked it out at 25%.
Interesting how that happens, right?
5% commission, which is...
Although it's funny because here in Canada, it's not like that at all. Here in Canada, like, the government's in Ontario here, actually in my city. And we're further down on the list.
$25. You would need 301 sales a month. God, this isn't outrageous.
He said hypothetical. Like people who are like, I said allegedly, so I can't be sued. It's like, that's not actually a thing. You realize that. That's just a big lie that you're told. But okay. Hypothetical, sure.
Sounds a lot, but look at how quick you can get there. 301 sales a month at that level now, at 100.
Street by street. Oh my God, in future, he's going to have to start breaking it down street by street because we're going to run out. He's going to run out of income claims to make.
$25% commission,
Jesus
you would match
Christ.
that money. And if you had 3,609 sales a year, you'd make 90 grand a year. To prove it, I'm going to show you. You got 301. 1 times 25 equals 7,525. It rounds high, and do the same thing a year.
What?
3,609 times 25% commission, which is $25 if the product's $100, and you have $90,225.
Wait, did I miss something? Why are we timesing the commission that you're making by 25 now?
$90,225. It round higher. And this goes on for each state in the United States. And you can find your state. Mine's here. New Jersey. It's one of the.
In my opinion, allegedly, in my experience, all protective language. Yes. Yes. However, it doesn't actually work. See, people are under the impression, especially out here on YouTube for some reason, that if they're like covering someone, that they could like say something that isn't true and then say allegedly or in my opinion. However, that doesn't get you out of being sued. For like, if someone decides to sue you for defamation and slander, you just throwing out the word allegedly isn't like some protective shield that then where they're like, oh, well, no, case closed. They said the word allegedly. So therefore, none of the other stuff matters. Because if you could prove that despite them saying allegedly, people still believed it more than thought of it as hyperbole or an opinion or whatever, then you'd still cause that person the damage, then it doesn't matter that you said the word allegedly. And I find it hilarious because so many times I'm watching like a commentary YouTuber that will be like, allegedly, can't get sued now. And it's like, oh, yeah, you can. Might want to actually know the law. That might be better than just trusting what other YouTubers say. But what do I know?
Higher ones. I'm on disability. Mine's nowhere near that. Okay.
What?
California, Hawaii. I remember Willow was on and she talked about, and I believe she's from Kentucky, but I'm not 100% sure. But they're all on there.
I know, like, look at this. It's like you need 247 people underneath you. And I'm like, that's a lot of people. Like I've said in the past, a lot of the MLMs out here do the 3 signups. Get 3 people to sign up who get 3 people to sign up. And it's because that's actually quite a feat and takes about a month for a lot of people to do. That's 3 people. And a lot of the Huns are honestly lucky if they get 3 new people every month each. Like that would be like an extremely successful type of MLM scam. It usually doesn't happen like that. So if you consider that right now, only 1% of people make money in MLMs, and they're all struggling to get 3 people to sign up under them, who can then get 3 people to sign up under each one of them. Do you really think that getting 247 people in a month to buy off of you is a reasonable goal. Like, do you really think that's going to be possible? You know, like sit down and really think about it, but they don't. They're just like, you can get 300 people. We're going to have 50 products. So you only need like a couple people to buy each one. And it's like, oh my God. Let's come out with the one product first. Yeah, the calculator. He loves this calculator. Somebody needs to delete the calculator app off of Marty DeGarmo's computer. Dawn, if Marty's watching this and you can hear me in the background, we would all appreciate it if you would go and just delete it. Get it off there. I don't even know if you can, to be honest. It usually comes with the damn computer. Easy 300 sales without a product. Even with 50 products, that's difficult. Like a top Hunbot in Amway, which has so many fucking products, okay? Amway is like it's like Amazon, but in an MLM form. Like they're in everything, right? They got beauty products, they got cleaning products, they got health and wellness products. Like it's everything. And like a top person in their MLM, just the person at the top, might have 300 people in their entire downline. And like, I know that they seem to think that Onpassive is different and that it's going to do it all differently. So it's going to come up with way better results. But that's not reality really either. Hi, Sherry. Good to see you. A spreadsheet with BS numbers, a calculator on screen, and some trust me bro thrown in too. This is legit, you guys. You should totally trust it. That's what we're doing. Very, very soon, Onpassive will have thousands of products. They had a hard time keeping up when they had the O Connect out, and they had over 500 technicians. But now, allegedly with no technicians, they're going to have thousands of products. It's magic.
And you can look at them, and every one of them breaks it down what amount of sales you would need. And guys, it's not get rich quick. It's you build, but you can look at what you can do. You don't need a lot of sales. And I want to give you a really big boost. We're going to have more than one product. And we've got targeted traffic.
How do you have these numbers on your screen? And then you make the statement, but you don't need that many sales.
AI targeted traffic. So as you start to make money and you have a little extra, buy more targeted traffic. And there'll be other ways to make money. Ash is going to come up with many different stuff, but I'm just telling you, this is basic. Right.
So again, like I said, so you buy into this thing for your spot on the pyramid for your $97. Don't think that in future the distributors that sign up under these people won't have to pay something. They completely will be told to pay something like everyone else did. Probably $97 again. Again, Marty, this is just hypothetical. So you got to do the buy-in. Then you got to buy every single product. So if they do have 1,000 products, in order for you to make money off of them, you would have to buy 1,000 products every month. But they don't think about that, but you do. And then any money that you make off of it, a big portion of that money, they say, you need to use to buy traffic. So in order for you to make enough money for you and your family and all your future generations to have wealth, and then for you to be able to buy groceries for anyone you want at the grocery store, save all of homelessness and all the poverty in the world. Like, how many people do you think you're going to need under you? Because you only make like a few $1,000 when you have almost 300. So, I mean, this is what I'm saying. These numbers should not excite you if you're in Onpassive. If you're looking at these numbers and you're in Onpassive and you are happy about this, you need to take a break. You've been completely brainwashed. You know, like completely brainwashed. You really got to take a break. Because even just looking at this chart, you should be like, how the fuck am I going to get 247 people under me just to make that? You know? OConnect is sweeping Sahara Africa right now. It's all over. They all do this too. You can make hundreds every month, but this isn't get rich quick. It's so easy, but you need to work hard. Same poop, different MLM. Right. They're like, we're completely different. We're not doing anything the same. But by the way, you need 300 people under you if you want to make like $3,000. It's like, sounds the exact same.
I'm not talking about bonuses. I'm talking for your personal.
Oh, hail the unicorn.
The personal sales. I'm also not bringing up your first sales 100% commission. I didn't bring that up. I'm keeping it basic.
Yeah, because apparently that would be way too difficult for him to like add $100 on to his little math problems that he does here. Because that's all it would be. He doesn't have to add $100. You're getting 100% of $100 commission so that it would be whatever the math is he's doing now plus $100. This is too difficult.
That's where I was born, Kansas. $5,344 a month. That's how many commissions you would need. I mean, it's pretty cool.
Could you not say the number? It's like 2,500.
Every state in the union.
So you're going to have 2,500 people underneath you in your MLM. Sounds legit. Alp says, I'm not sure if Marty has enough brains to wash. I doubt it. But like most people, he talks out his backside. And he's got a lot of backside to keep pulling stuff out of. It's endless. It's endless. And I think it's merged with the chair, which just makes it even bigger. If someone buys OConnect 1 month, they will not buy it the next month. They do not get 5 sales to pay for their fee. See, here's the thing too, right? It's not a monthly payment for OConnect. It's quarterly. So they're not taking, so when he says you need 300 people under you a month, he means you need 300 people under you in February, and then in March, you have to find 300 new people. Because the first group, they don't have to buy for another few months. So you're going to have to get 300 new people. That means like 3 months into this, you have to have 900 people underneath you. And it's like that for every single product. You know? So it's impossible. Marty took the time to generate this, but yeah, it's just estimated well. It's just Marty having fun with math.
And then the chart shows the number of 25 commissions you would need to generate monthly and annual to match the respective income levels for each state.
Uh-huh.
Pretty cool. There's Kentucky right there. It's a lower income state. It is, Mississippi being the lowest. So we're going to make a big impact from people even in the United States.
Oh, wow.
It's trickle up. I love it. Because the same 250 I make is much more powerful for people down here. I'm not putting people down. It's just the way it is. So it's really, really cool. Absolutely love it.
Lord.
Don't blow this up. I know people saying I'm not promising nothing. I don't know what the products to be sold for, and I don't know what the percentage commission will be paid. I'm using a hypothetical of what we had a year ago, September 1st. We launched, and the company paid us 25% commission.
Yeah, no, I know that he's doing if you pay $100 a month, but I'm saying that's not really how it's going to be paid. So it's even worse than this because it's not going to really be $100 a month if we're talking Connect, right? It's only going to be every few months. So every month you're going to have to keep on coming up with people in order to pay for the other products, in order to pay for your traffic, in order to pay for all of that other stuff that is monthly. It's like a never ending thing where you'll always be just trying to break even the whole time. You'll just be chasing your tail, trying to break even, right? And it sounds insane to be like, if you get 300 people a month, then you'll be good. Like, you know, it's just like, what the heck? Marty math is way different than Mike Ellis math. It is. Just as much bullshit, though. Hi, Angel. Good to see you. Not really. We just kind of got started. Marty's talking about the illegal income claims he wants to make in the USA.
On our personal sales. So I used the same number, and I used $100 for a product. Hypothetical, a imaginary product. There'll be different numbers. There'll be different products. Some for less, some might be free, some might be $300. We don't know. But if you own it and it's sold from your business, you're going to get a commission. And I just think that there's nothing on this planet that can match this.
Hey, Slamy.
Nothing. I've never seen anything near it. So we're going to have a lot of fun. We're about to...
That's a complete lie. I mean, every MLM is pretty much like this. I feel like Marty's math is kind of based on what every MLM would pay out, about 20 to 25%. That's pretty typical for their like commissions. So he has seen that before. He's just lying again. The imaginary product, right? And whatever happened to the real life products that you could hold in your hand? That's how they used to talk about them.
Enter phase 2. So this is something to share. If you want any of these
I don't know.
in your language, I can give you the script, but you need to put it in your language. Really nice if you do an audio, and I'll make a video for you with everything and let you have it. Anyway.
And then let you have it. That sounded threatening. Marty needs to stop going there. Yes, he does. He really does need to.
Stop going there.
Lord, Marty. So that was his illegal income claims for the USA again. Because it's not like he hasn't sat there on several streams and been like, oh, if we're talking about US money, let's now all multiply by 25. Like, he's already done that 1,500 times. But now he's put it into the beautiful Word document presentation for us, where he's talking about the monthly income for each state and the yearly income for each state, which I am sure is not even correct. Because here's the thing. In the next video we're going to watch, because I want to watch this full stream, it's only like half an hour long. And then the one they did today is like 20 minutes, and we'll speed that one up. But in the one from today, they talk about good old my country of Canada. And the thing is that they get all of the numbers completely wrong. So I'm sitting there watching it going, wait, those numbers don't sound right. Let me go and look that up for myself. And since I actually am someone who resides in, I was able to go to the government website here and I was able to get the actual statistics. So, of course, we're going by the statistics of 2023 because, you know, we're still waiting to hear about 2024. It's not quite over yet. But and I believe it goes by the taxes of like the year before. That's how they figure it out. So we won't have this year's until after about April or so of next year. But I just found it interesting because then it got me thinking, has he been wrong about all of them? Because that would just be an extra layer of funny to me. And like, it's like, why would you put all of this work doing all of these presentations and not even ensure that the numbers that you're going by are correct? We've already said it in terms of like it not making any sense because we don't know the commission plan or what the products are going to cost or blah, blah, blah. But again, it will be even funnier if in all of these, he's even incorrect about the income of every state, the income of every province. You know what I mean? It's like, can you not get one part of this correct? Could you not just like do due diligence a little bit more? You know, but that's what happens when you're with Onpassive, I guess.
Woof, woof.
Roof, the dog said we're on. Hello, everybody. Thanks for being here. Yes, we are. What is it, Monday? Yes, it's Monday.
Yes, this was done on Monday. Welcome to Chris and Marty Do Canada. Let's go.
Dogs barking at the other dog like they just saw each other for the first time. Anyway, thank you all for being here. Like I said, want to remind everybody from
Okay.
Mr. Mafara, there's somebody working for all of us every second of every minute of every hour of every day. Boom. And I want to also remind everybody, he is very, very, very upbeat. I've known him for going on 6 years. Never seen him this upbeat about where we're going. And he's got a good view from the mountaintop. And he's yelling back.
Oh yeah, is he ever on a mountaintop? You might say that a mountain is a similar shape to a pyramid.
We're in good hands. So, yes, he's not out as much talking, but we have a new phase in this company. It's called, when it's ready, boom, he's going to go for it. Because
That's a long name.
sometimes things are said, things
You got a new thing in this company. It's called When We're Ready, We're Gonna Boom, Go For It.
come out different. It's better. He wants to turn over. Chapter 2 is going to be here soon. Remember that? Yes, he's alive and fine, more than fine. He's doing very well. I'm so glad. Listen,
Were people wondering if he wasn't alive and fine? But I know some people thought he might have been in jail, but I didn't realize that people thought he was like, you know? But I guess good to know. We wouldn't want anything bad to happen to Mr. Mufara, our friend.
My name is Ash Mufara, and I'm your friend.
So I'm glad he's alive and well.
we go by what we
That's
hear,
all
and
you
he's
needed.
on top of the world. And I'm with him, and
Life's
I know
great.
all of you are. Say hello, Chris.
Hello, Chris. Hey, Gina Leva, it's your.
Hey, Chris, I gotta do this, man. Every time, Chris. All right, listen. The joke is funny like the first few times, but then you gotta stop. Every single time he says, say hello, Chris. You don't have to say, hello, Chris. Lord.
Birthday tomorrow, and I'm blowing you up. Make
Yeah.
sure you blow us. Payback.
Make sure you
Happy birthday to Gina Leva. It's her birthday today.
blow that messenger off the map. As you know, I've been going to different countries and figuring out, looking at what their average salary is across the nation or whatever country it is, and then trying to relate it to sales, just for something to mull over in your head. Because I think you should have something to look at and look forward to. And, you know, there's different things. I just look at statistics where
He just kind of did a Freudian slip. I'm doing these videos for you because you should have something to look forward to. Because if you're not looking forward to Marty and Chris's videos and the other O-Founder videos, you don't have anything to look forward to here, guys. Nothing's going to be happening.
People work 43 to 46 years in their life. And then when they're done, they got about 10 years, 11 years, and then we leave this planet. It's not a lot of time. A lot of time in those 10, 11 years, our health is not that good. So it's kind of a sad thing. Worse than that, about 10, 12% of the people that do retire, this is the US, by the way, they retire in poverty. It's worse all around the world. So we're in something that can change all that. People can change their lives using this company.
Takara says, Red admitted today he has a video to give us something to do. Well, it's nice that they're all admitting it now. They're like, there's nothing to do here. There never will be. We really just tricked you with this thing so that we could blow up our YouTube channels. And so that we would have loyal followers who would just follow us to whatever scam we go to. You know, this one's fine, though. You guys still believe in this one for a while, but we're really just doing this to give you something to do. There never will be anything to do here.
Leveraging as much as you can. It can't be, it won't, there's no other company made any more simple for people to succeed as this one. None. So fasten your seatbelts and be ready. And I'm going to play a video. I am now.
It's like, okay, we've been waiting for 6 years. All right, I can't fasten the seatbelt anymore. I will fucking choke. It will cut off all of my circulation in my body. It will fucking decapitate me, Marty. Like, how much can you brace yourself and get ready for something? Like how long do we have to do this for?
We have moved over to Canada. So this video today is about Canada.
Canada. Yay! We made it to Marty and Krista's Canada. Canada. Seem a little salty. You mad that we have universal health care?
Enjoy. I hope you enjoy. And we'll be back after it plays. Hello, everybody. We're going to do some numbers for Canada.
Numbers for Canada.
Okay. Canada has 10 provinces and 3 territories. I broke down the annual, the monthly salary in each one of these provinces or territories. The numbers may not be exactly right, so you don't need to write me.
Well, the thing is, I am going to. Because, Marty, it doesn't take much to go and look this up. Like, where are you getting this information from? Where are you getting this information from? Because yours has Nunavut, then the Northwest Territories, Yukon, Alberta, Ontario. And it starts with $7,000. Okay, and it starts with an annual salary of $91,000. You say in Ontario, the annual salary is $68,000. Okay? This is the actual chart. Okay? This is the actual chart for the median annual income in 2023. This is the chart you should be using. All right? So, Northwest Territories, 77,000. Almost 78,000. All right, Ontario, 63,000.
These are just broken down as something I could get as quickly as possible. And I looked at the wages for each.
Those is like, ain't no way the average Canadian makes over $5,000 a month. We don't. The average Canadian probably makes around $5,000 a month. You know? I mean, the province that makes the most money is the Northwest Territories or Saskatchewan. But which Saskatchewan's like really down low on this list. I don't really understand because it's actually only fourth down. As you can see, they make $88,000 a year. Like that is what they actually make. But I would say that $5,000 a year, remember, Canadian, not American, Canadian, that would be about right. 5,000 a month. I mean, 5,000 a year. No, not that. 5,000 a month. I would say, like, on average, most people in Canada, and this would be like probably before taxes, by the way. Okay, this isn't after tax. I'm assuming this is before taxes. And it would be probably about 55,000 a year. Canadian.
And then I broke down it by month, and then I figured out what the dollar value was, and then I broke it down that if we were selling a $100 product,
right, Sherry? They are putting this picture of Ash on everything now. It's just become like a stamp. It's on every single video they do and every stream now and stuff. It's really creepy. He really does look like a dictator in it. I mean, he kind of is. You know, you have to remember that in Canada, we have the oil industry here. So for a lot of these provinces that are doing well, it's actually because of the trades. People working in oil, people working in construction, building is really big. That kind of thing. So, you know, yeah, oil. Very big oil industry here. So out there, also in our northern provinces and the territories as well, you actually get paid more just to live there. There are some areas here in Canada that are so cold that people like won't really live there, and they need people to go and live there to take care of the environment there, for example, and make sure that things are running smoothly with certain things, you know, like, so they will actually pay people to go out there. But a lot of people move to like BC, for example, to go and make a whole bunch of cash. You can move up to BC for a summer and make fucking a whole year's salary in a summer working. Like, I had friends that used to do that every year. They would just go there for the summer, make a shit ton of money, come back to Ontario just before Christmas, and then stay until, you know, the spring, just kind of chilling. They didn't have to work once they were back here. If they did, it would be like part-time. And then they would head on back up to BC in the summertime and go make fucking 50 grand in a summer. So there's a lot of like trade jobs that are out in these areas, like out west and up north and stuff, that we need people to do. So in order to kind of get people to want to do them, they offer higher paying salaries. So a lot of times here, if you're working in certain trades, you can make more than a doctor or a lawyer in Canada. So like in Canada, like you can't really, like, there's no like poo on trade work. And like people like plumbers make good money here. HVAC people that do like heating and air conditioning in a lot of places, they make real fucking good money here. It's a little bit different in that sense. Ice road truckers, there you go. That is a thing here. And that's what I mean. Like jobs like that Like, and trucking is a big thing here too. You get paid mad amounts of money because, again, having to deliver to areas that most people won't go drive it because you're literally driving across an iced lake to get there for a delivery. Or like, you have to take your truck across like fucking ferry in the wintertime, which happens, but it's quite a feat, you know? So like a lot of that stuff pays really good out here. So like Canada's a pretty thriving country, guys. People in the US oftentimes think that we're like secondary citizens to them, but it's like, no, we might actually have more money than you guys do in terms of things like this.
It's like all the other ones, and you got a 25% commission. You made $25 on every.
Because like in the US, allegedly, if you're in the trades, you're like, you're a low paying person to poo poo on and look down on. Like, I don't know how many times I've heard people talking about like in the trades. And like here, for example, you can work in fast food and you can make $30, $40 an hour in like within a few months. So like, sure, you may laugh at the Walmart workers that are in the US, but here in Canada, the Walmart workers are making like 50, 60,000 a year. And they get full benefits. And a lot of the fast food jobs give full benefits where you get dental and extra healthcare stuff. And so I don't know. I think our classes might be a little bit different in Canada versus the US.
Every sale, how many sales would it take to match your monthly and year?
Not always a living wage, but here we are better about giving a living wage to people. And like I said, I feel like in Canada, due to the weather we have and kind of the state of some of the areas here, we end up having to send people to go work in those areas. And then they make decent money. You know? So tradesmen do need more respect.
Yearly salary, something to look at. I've got family over there in this company, so I wanted to make sure I did it so they could see it too.
And they're watching this along with me, and they're like, "Oh, for fuck's sakes, Marty, you got this so wrong."
So we're gonna go down the left-hand side is the.
It's like, couldn't you have asked your family to send you over like the chart that I have right here, so that you could have at least like gotten the right numbers? I don't understand if you're doing a hypothetical, why you wouldn't then want to ensure that these numbers are correct. It really bothers me. Okay, it's one thing to be like doing the hypothetical, but this is something that can't be hypothetical. Like you can't be like hypothetically this, and like why would you when the information is there? You can look this up. I don't understand.
This is how much they make yearly.
And it's like, this man has no pride in his work. Like, I think that's what it is. And it's really pissing me off. Because it's like, this is the dude that everyone looks up to in this thing. This Marty DeGarmo clown. But when he's making a 5-minute fucking Word document presentation, he can't even take like 2 seconds to just double check these fucking numbers. That again, like these numbers are not something that is really like, you don't have to guess with them. They're there. They're kind of in stone a bit. You know? How sweet of me to let Trevor out from beneath the floorboards for the holidays. I know. I'm such a good wife. The robots need to be programmed correctly. That didn't happen where you worked. Sorry, you must be having a conversation I don't know about. Let's just say, hypothetically, we fake some numbers. Right? Like, why? Like, what is the point if we're not even going to at least get this correct, you know? And then my whole thing is, why would you then want to listen to somebody that takes no pride in what they do whatsoever? None. Zero. Like, I don't even give a fuck if I get the numbers right. I'll just, like, go with the first Google search that I find with the numbers. Like, these are probably numbers from, like, the 90s.
This is CAD is Canadian money, $7,591.
Hey, guys. This just did. USD means US dollar. If you're in the US, you know that. I'm sure of it. But did you know that on a chart like this, CAD means Canadian dollar? I bet you that shocked you, didn't it? I know. Whoa. Crazy. Marty thinks everyone's a fucking idiot.
A month, okay, which is equal to 5,000.
Although knowing Marty, he probably would have preferred to do this chart in US.
$5,541 USA.
Which is funny because then he also does have the annual salary in US right next to it. So it's like, anyway.
Annual 91,091 Canadian money, which equals 66,500 US dollar a year. To match this, you need 304 sales monthly, 3,644 yearly. Now, I want to make sure I always...
That's insane. That's insane.
give an example so you know that it's just math.
I gotta get out the calculator.
You take
I was wondering.
304 sales.
You want to move it over?
304 times, let me move this over a little bit.
Thanks.
Times $25 commissions equals 7,600. It rounded high. It rounded $9 higher. And that would give this person in that province, they would match their salary. That's a big deal. That's 304 sales a month. Is it going to happen overnight? No. But let me tell you, this is possible.
The person with the salary is like, yeah, but I have an office job. I don't have to get 300 people underneath me to get paid that much. Why would I want to do all that?
This is very possible. Why? We have AI traffic. And by the way, this is using one product at a $100 product. Someday we could have 30 products and we'll have different values, anywhere from free to maybe $300, maybe even $500. We don't know. We don't even know what the commission will be, but if it's 25%.
So what are we doing here, Marty?
And 100, I can give you a number. But you can make up that number, whatever it is, when we find out, and give yourself a little goal. I don't go around telling people what they're going to make. I don't.
Give yourself a little goal. Aw, sweetheart. Just, give yourself a little goal-see poo.
Know that. But I can give you an idea what's possible, okay? Because I'm not telling you this is what you're going to make. I'm telling you with that scenario, that's what you would need. And as you go down each one, they're all different. The lowest income.
Joe says, math doesn't lie, but liars use numbers and math. So.
Province is Prince Edward Island. $4,731 a month, which is equal to $3,454 a month US dollar. You would need 189 sales a month.
Prince Edward Island is 46,160.
To cover that, to match that. How do I know? I'll show you. 189 times $25 commission equals 4,725, 4,731.
Marty is like, I took all these numbers and I divided them by 25 and then I put them on this chart for you. Appreciate it.
So it's rounding, okay? So it's not 100%. But you get my drift. 190 sales, boom, you're going to match what you need. It's like doubling your salary. And by the way, it's not hours you're putting in. You're slowly buying traffic. You're slowly buying AI targeted traffic.
Your income claims are you telling people what they could make? So stop with that. You're not telling anyone that. I know he keeps saying, well, I'm not telling you what you could possibly make. I'm just telling you what you could make hypothetically. It's like, what the fuck?
You might be sharing it. We don't even know. Listen, other things I'm not bringing up. We were told in the past when we first, when we did that.
The Hawk-Tua coin had a bigger chance of making you money than Onpassive does, right?
That launch a year ago, phase one, things didn't work out. But at that point, we were paid 100% commission on our first sale. That still might be.
No, you weren't. No, you weren't. And you're all driving me crazy. Listen, apparently it was only you and Ram that were given any money for your first sale. And I've asked for proof on that. For you to show me that you were actually paid commissions in September of 2023. I've been sitting here since September of 2023 going, show me that you made commissions. You claim that Onpassive paid you commissions in that month, even though their merchant could only accept money and would not pay out the money. That was the problem with it. And then they quit, and you got another one who did the same thing that you then got all pissed off at and fucking fired and sued. And then lost the lawsuit. Your merchant said, we're not paying out. They wouldn't pay out. And you even said so at the time. The reason why people couldn't make commissions was because they could just accept the money coming in right now. And then apparently it was too much people buying O Connect. So they had to sort all that out before they would pay out. But somehow, over the past year and few months, that story has changed to, oh, well, there were some people that were paid commissions last September. And then Marty's been like, I was paid commissions. And Ram Ben, who does some of our story times on Friday for us, was also like, I was paid money last September. And I was like, show me. You don't have to show me the back office. Just take a little screenshot of the wallet because you say the money's in there. Show me where it came from. There's a way that you can show the receipt and that it's from Onpassive. So I don't understand. When was this money paid? And how was it paid to you? Did Ash personally pay it out of his $108 million that he pocketed to your bank account? Because that would have been the only way. The merchant refused to pay out money. So I don't know how people keep making these statements. And I'm like, okay, stop lying. Stop your lying. Stop it. Canada and all of its 17 residents, thank you for your service, Marty.
The case, which makes these things even better. But at that time, we were paid 25% commission. And this is on direct sales. We don't know about bonuses. We don't know about nothing.
Well, you actually do. Because in your affiliate agreement, it actually says there will not be any bonuses. There might be in future, but as of right now, there will not be. And you will not be getting paid any bonuses. So it's, again, I don't know how we went from having that in the affiliate agreement, NDA thing everyone has to sign, to you now saying, oh, there's going to be future bonuses. Like, it's amazing how much things change, you know? And it's like, nothing changes, though. for it to change. Do you get what I'm saying? Like nothing happens that would lead you to believe that this change would occur. But somehow it just happens.
Nothing.
And then I'm
I
confused.
believe this is very conservative, and its numbers don't lie. This is possible. So I want
Numbers don't lie, but Marty DeGarmo does. So
everybody to look at that, and it's something that you can say, you know what? I could set up my own little goal, right? And how about when you
Violet's like, listen, I want to play. I want to play. If I was the CEO of my company, I could theoretically earn 175 times my normal salary, right? Right? That's all that we're doing here.
you know,
If I was a princess or a real queen, then I could earn $5,000 million a month.
you have all this going on. You have a goal in mind. It's private. You don't have to tell anybody. And then all of a sudden, a new product comes out. Well,
What was that? You have a goal in mind. Private. You don't have to tell anybody. That was almost like Marty being like, please don't write me and fucking start telling me your goals. I only like it when you write me to tell me that you're ill and ask me to pray for you. So Queen is essentially saying, show me the money. I am saying, show me the money. Because it makes no sense how you would have allegedly gotten this money. The money was pulled out of Marty's giant ass adult diaper. That's right. Joe is asking all O founders in the chat to please refrain from using your emojis. Numbers don't lie, but this hypothetical, you guys. This is what I mean. It's like he contradicts himself 6 times in the same video. And this video of him doing Canadian illegal income claims is only 5 minutes long. You know when dogs bark too much and their owners have their vocal cords removed? I think it's brutal, but in Marty's case, I might make an exception. You're not my anybody guy. You're not my guy, pal.
don't you think some of the people,
You're not my
some of the
pal,
customers
Fred.
that are already there or affiliates might buy a second product? If they need it, they will. When I was marketing, I had many products I had to buy. And if it's all under one roof and it's cheaper and higher quality, you think I would do it? Yes. Do you think other people will? Absolutely.
Define higher quality.
So this is something to think about, and it's pretty powerful. Thank you very much. I hope this helps. I'm moving to a...
Like, no. Not really. A big fuck you from... Okay? Didn't help me at all.
another country tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.
Right? Like, and we'll be breaking the law in another country tomorrow when I go to another country to make those illegal income claims.
Yeah, it's so cool because, you know, in the real world, when I say the real world, I mean MLM world. Those
What? When you say the real world, you mean the MLM world? Well, that might be all we need to know about Marty. That might be the whole problem right there. I think we figured the issue out. Oh, God, Marty. See, we call that the fake world over here. To us, over here, the real world is when we're not on the computer. And we're like doing other things, you know? And I'm like with my family, cleaning the house, like going out with friends. Like that's the real world. But okay,
things are possible. Okay,
yes, thank God they're going to have an aneurysm.
Let's look at all the factors that make it impossible for most. One is you do need skills. You need to know how to market. They don't market for you. The marketing's done by you.
Okay, you've gone back and forth on this so many fucking times. I'm so confused about whether you have to market or not for this company. And why the fuck do I have to buy all the targeted traffic that's allegedly supposed to make it so that I don't have to market if I do have to market? Explain.
And what do they tell you? They know you don't know how to market, so they tell you to make a list. 100 people. 100 people.
I know, these guys are telling you to make a list of 300 people. Aren't they doing it different? You need 300 people under you to make a decent wage here.
How many people you surround yourself with on a daily basis? 20 maybe? So anyway, you make a list of everyone you know. You go through the list. You get all these no's, which is very depressing. Then you get down to where maybe 3 or 4 people trust you. By the time it goes through and they got an auto ship, which we don't have.
This is why Marty has to prey on other countries now, because like nobody in his trusts him anymore.
There's no quota here. You buy what you want.
There is, though. There is. It's not you buy what you want, because you have to buy the product to make money for the product. It's pay to play. And that's what it's actually called. They actually call it pay to play. And it's illegal. It's illegal in your real world of the MLM world. You know? Yeah, screw you, Scamway, and your 100s list. We did It Works too. Sensi, I think instead of 100, it was 50. I think they had you do 50. But he's not wrong. All of the MLMs do that. It's true. It's just, how is this one going to be different, Marty? Like, you just did a whole presentation about how you would need 300 people underneath you. Like, and then you're like, but I asked 100 people and most of them said no. So how are you going to get 300, dumbass?
It's about purchasing something you want and you need. Come on. And it's in high demand. I remember I was doing...
Marty seems to think that just because like AI and like software is in high demand, that automatically means that Onpassive is in high demand. And as the rest of us in the real world know, that's not how that works.
I didn't do it very long because then I realized I was selling it twice. But CBD oil, okay, oh, it's really good for you. And all. Okay, I'm not saying it's not.
Vive Mr. Hajmufara! The revolution!
But we got it. I'm looking at it, and it's 40-50% more than I could get it at CVS. So I'm thinking, okay, what am I doing here? Well, I'm told from the people I'm working with, well, it's higher grade. 40% higher grade? Yeah. Yeah, but how do I prove that? It's better for them. Rocky Mountain High is better for me too, but like you can't prove it. So you're selling it twice. Hey, you got to buy this CBD oil because it's better than anywhere else. Why? Because this company that I'm working for says it is. Well, of course.
No, that's not how you do that. You see, you were just really bad at this. It's higher grade. Okay, what makes it higher grade and compared to the other one? Is it the material it's made with? Is it what it does? Etc. Then you find that, then that's your selling point. Lord.
What's I going to say it is? I'm not saying it's not. It's just you always got to double sell. I didn't want to do it. So I walked away from that. The other
Devil says, oh, so the MLM CBD oil is too expensive, but when Onpassive charges you for products you can find for free, it's okay. Dumbass. Right? But it's like, okay, in the case of CBD oil, he's like, well, why is it better than all the other ones? The funny thing is that all of the oil MLMs, essential oil ones, especially like Young Living and doTERRA, they have this stupid, like, it's pure, seed to steel, and like all these ways of claiming that the production of their oils are better than what is out on the market elsewhere, okay? So Marty's sitting here like, oh, and then you say, why is it better than everyone else's? And they go, oh, because I said so. That's not really how it goes. It's just Marty out here trying to be Mr. Marketer apparently has no clue how to find the selling point of a product and then market it correctly, is what he's showing us here. It's really not that hard, especially if you're a snake oil salesman. So you don't give a fuck about ethics and you don't give a fuck about telling the truth. Then it becomes super easy to find those price points or whatever. You know, it's cheaper, but you get more. You know, like there's a million ways you could go about it. It just makes me laugh that he's like, I have no clue how to do this, but you should listen to me about how to market Onpassive.
The thing with MLM is usually you have one product, and there's many people doing the same product. There's only a couple pages you could use to sell with.
Hey, sweet God, that reminds me. Remind me after this on Discord to show you the Onpassive person that did join Live Good.
And within a month, you've shot everything you've got. You went to everybody you know, you do all the stuff, and then they try to convince you to stay in.
It's really not that hard. A phrase Marty has heard in bed many a time.
It's really sad. In this company, you walk in, you get the keys to them.
We went from saying poor Julie all the time, and now it's just poor Dawn.
Like almost like a mini franchise. You tell people.
Look at it, Onpassive is a diamond. Look, now they're even doing the Pikachu diamond. Double ruby distributor thing.
Your advertisement is global. Think about that. Your advertisement is global. You do targeted traffic, and they come to you virtually from all over the world. Right? Virtually from all over the world. They're knocking on your front door.
He wants to know what global is. The little man wants to know what global is.
You don't know what global is? It's the earth. You know the earth, it's round. That's global.
What? It means all around the earth. It's not the earth. Oh my God. Oh my God. Please tell me that you send those kids out to school and you are not homeschooling them.
That was cute.
Okay. You want to sit over here and do the meeting with me? There's a lot of people on here.
Papa, what does globo mean? It means the earth, which is round. It's a globe. That's what it means. No! No!
You prayed?
I mean, you can start it off with that. You can be like, well, sweetie, the earth is in the shape of a globe. So when we say global, we mean everyone on the whole earth, all around the earth, all the people all around the earth. That would have been better. But you couldn't even take a few minutes to explain. And now everyone is confused. Stay tuned for next week when Marty tells us that the earth is flat. Angel's even confused. I'm fucking confused. It made no sense. That's not how you would explain that. Oh, Marty. That could have been such a good teaching moment for your child or your grandchild.
It's okay. Thank you for asking. That's global. Anyway, Jacob wanted to know what global is. I don't hear anything with this headset.
I hear everything that goes on in that house.
Yeah. John was laughing too. But remember that. So
it's probably the first time she's laughed in years. It'll probably be the last time she laughs all that day.
You know, you put in, you say, I want 1,000 targeted traffic eyes come into my site. They come, you find
eyes come into my site? My brain is mush now, Marty. You're giving me 100 aneurysms an hour.
Find out where they came from. I'm sure down the road we'll have some kind of tracker. This is going to be fun. And then
please don't tell Jacob how to spell global, okay?
You see your business grow.
Let him get hooked on phonics or something.
And you see your income grow, and you see your business grow, and your income grow, and over. Then you're actually going to your family or friends or people overseas that you know, Africa, India, Bangladesh, and you see them growing. It's going to be spectacular. But I don't want people to come in with a misconception that time went by, you owe me.
What?
Listen, time goes by for everyone.
Yeah.
Everybody, time's going by from yesterday to today.
Here's the thing. For several years, Ash did kind of talk up what was coming. Like you're waiting because it's going to be so spectacular. I'm having you wait so that I can make it that much better for you. So it's weird to do that for several years to people and then to turn around and be like, now we don't owe you anything. Even though we've sat here for 6 years promising you stuff and telling you that due to you waiting, it would be even more spectacular. And like, we also told you that if you stay engaged, there would be payoffs for it. All you have to do is go in as many chats as you can and write stuff like this. And Ash Mufara is omnipresent. So he will see it and he will know that you're engaged with Onpassive. And then you will get a big payoff later on. Oh, but don't come into this like we owe you something. Like, what? Like, you kind of do, though. Like, you kind of do. And you owe the products that are supposed to be, like, promised and better than ever. Like, blow your socks off, blow your top, blow your mind, all these things you've said. Make your ears pop. Blah, blah, blah. Like, all of this big hype up, right? Everything's hyped. So now to be like, don't expect anything is a bit like, fuck you, Marty. Hello, Jelly Snack.
Every second, you can't get it back. You're not paid for time, you're paid for sales. And the sales are going to come. Why? High demand products. Everybody says you should have a couple streams of income.
Is it? Yeah, people in PNG are like, I really, really need Own It. Really? Doubt it.
We're going to have many streams of income. Why? Because we're going to have many products that we can use, from education to building to
hopefully Marty's not in charge of explaining to everyone what global means.
Funnel makers.
Or how to spell it.
Tools that we need. Conference platform. I mean, it's going to be a lot of fun. Really, I'm not kidding. And because it's not a cutthroat business where I'm getting mine, you get yours. It's not the way it is. Obviously, you want to take care of your business, but
no, instead it's just Ash gets everything and you get nothing. Ash gets $108 million to pocket and you get zero.
People will share ideas. And as we get people coming, this is why I want to tell people that want to make a difference and want to grow faster, everybody will know your name. Why? Because you're the pioneers of this.
We want to go where everybody knows your name.
Company. You were here from the beginning or during the journey. And some people look at the journey, but I look at the journey like it's the best thing ever happened to me.
Everyone is like, you know what? I can use Twitter for free and Instagram for free and Facebook for free. What I really want to do, though, is instead of using all those, I want to pay $97 to get into an ecosystem so that I can then pay to use ONET. That definitely sounds like a better plan. I'm going to stop using those social medias and I'm just going to use ONET from now on. That's what everyone in the world is going to say, according to Marty, when they go live. I really, love using Zoom and all. It's great fun. Great fun. Especially since I get it for free. Does everything I need it to do. But you know what would be really great? If I had to pay $250 for something like Zoom that's harder to use and way shittier. After I paid like $100 to buy in on it. I think I'll start doing that instead of using Zoom. That would be a great idea for my business. You know, instead of using this free product or this product that's like $20 a month, maybe I should spend $125 a month to do less. That would be great. Because, you know, then I could have 10,000 people on my screen all sharing their screens at the same time. And sure, they'll all be little teeny tiny little boxes that I can barely see. Even if I put it on my 100-inch screen. However, I promise you, I really do need 10,000 people all on the screen at the same time, sharing their screens. So because of that, that's why I have to buy OConnect. But yeah, no, sounds totally legit. That's obviously what's going to happen.
And I'm going to brag and tell about it. People are going to know. Marty, what do you like? Are you kidding? You got a couple days? I'll tell you.
Global is a country now. All founders have to put their country next to their name. Marty puts global. Therefore, global is a country. It's like, he's so fat, he's everywhere.
But the point is, if I'm asked, what would I say? What do you like about the business? Well, from my experience, I could never bring anybody with me. In the real world, about 1 or 2% are successful, and everybody else just pays in and doesn't get anything out.
I do like that we're now establishing that the real world is the rest of the world, maybe. And Onpassive is like Delulu land. Maybe that's what's going on here. Maybe Marty's finally coming to terms with it.
Most people come online and lose money, not make money. This business, the potential of everyone being successful. Everyone. That's never been done that I've seen. I'm going to be 65 next month. I've never seen it. Products in high demand. Not something like you're going, I don't even know what the freak this is, but you got to go out there with a smile on your face and go, you got to have this, you know. And they're like, what the freak is it? Oh, it's a green cup. Well, it's got to be green? Yeah, because it makes you feel better. You know, what the freak? But you have everything that people need, thousands of people.
I mean, at least they would actually get to drink out of the green cup and hold the green cup. At least the green cup exists. That's more than what I could say about anything in Onpassive.
And if something comes down in a month, 2 months, 3 months, 5 months that is needed, our company will make it. He's going to make whatever it is we need. So this is cool. And like I said, potential is unlimited. Comes in, we have it. You own it, you can sell it. Own it means you pay for it. You buy it and use it. Now, here's what I want to say. When we launch to the world, there'll be word of mouth that just blows it off the map. I'm telling you right now. And a lot of people that said no, I'm telling you, come back. You don't have to eat crow. I understand you didn't see like what I saw, but they're going to see it after it happens. They're going to see the difference. And I can't wait for everybody to really kick it up a notch and have a good time with this. We can have fun doing this. I really believe that. And that's when you spend all this time and all this money and all the things that happen. And there he is. He's still going. And he's there every day, over and over and over and over, and building. Guys, we're built. He's expanding the business every single day.
Yep.
I'm telling you that right now. But when he told me,
your offices are shutting down. What are you talking about? How is he expanding the business every day?
hey, there's somebody working for you every second, every minute of every day. That's pretty powerful. I've never had anybody work for me before like that. Dawn just brought me sausage and eggs. What?
Ooh.
Anyway, I'm going to turn it over to Chris and let him jibber jabber for a little bit. I've done enough for right now. Thank you.
Good morning. Time to jibber jabber.
Yeah, I like how even he's like jibber jabber. Because nothing that Chris says is important, right, Marty?
Jibber jabber.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, Don, for bringing my brother some food. Jacob, it's so nice to hear your voice and see you. Love you, man. Wow. A lot of good things happening that we know of, that you know of, because we all know together. Let me start off by saying happy birthday.
Oh,
First
yeah,
of all,
sweetheart. He loves this orange hoodie. I thought you knew that I was also referring every time that I talk about Orange Hoodie Man. And I said, be wary of people in orange hoodies. I also had Chris Johnson in the back of my mind. I was like, even that guy wears a fucking orange hoodie all the time. Just those orange hoodies, I tell you, stay away from them. They're bad news all around.
Gene will leave his birthday tomorrow, the 10th. And I said I'm going to get all these people back that blew me up and caused my fingers to go into traction or my thumbs. So today's birthday is Kaylin Mana. Happy birthday. Doyle.
That was weird. It's weird because they like tell people to write them. They want people to contact them. They want people to send videos. I feel like they really do like doing these like prayer spots. That's why Chris does it every fucking day. Like, obviously, they're getting something out of it. It's like, oh, look at us. We're good people because we list off a bunch of people that we pray for. You know, like, that's obviously what they're doing. But the way that he was just like, the people that keep writing me and they like make my thumbs hurt, basically, it's like he like guilts them too at the same time, which they do about everything. But it's just kind of fascinating. It's like, yeah, please write us. Tell us all your stuff. We really want to be able to bring up people to pray for. But then they like get mad. It's like, again, you do that to yourself. Like Chris has become the person that a lot of these people are going to tell their problems to because of his involvement with the Oblats and how he portrayed himself in this thing to be like somebody that really gets off on wanting to help people. So he's put himself in that position, wanted to be that person, and then now that he is, it's like he like guilts them for playing along. It's like, what the fuck? Bullshit.
Deb Singe, happy birthday. Cavrio Idiko, happy birthday. Oh boy. Rakesh Samantha, happy birthday. Chris Stanovich, happy birthday, Chris. Don Arthur, happy birthday. Tessa Graham, happy birthday. And Christine Holly Rhodes Basden, happy birthday to you. I hope you have a blessed day. And before I get into the other stuff, I want to do a huge shout out.
Like we need Don to let Marty get his own food just so that he gets out of the chair 7 times a day. You think he only eats 3 times a day? Let's be real. So like at least if he got up to get his own plate, we would know that he was taking a few steps every day.
To my Indian YouTubers, Miss Nagma, Mr. Ravi, who both got pretty big channels. And there's a couple more, but you got to send me your names because I do these late at night and I miss some. And
see, like this, right there. You got to send me more. What do you think? You just complain that people who are sending you so much that it makes your thumbs hurt and like threw some shade at them for that. And then you go, I need you guys to send me more.
I want to thank you for sharing our message on your YouTube. And I'm asking all the Indian brothers and sisters out there to subscribe to these 2 individuals. You can also like and subscribe to our channels because they're promoting what we're saying every single day. And you have no idea how much that makes us feel good because we want to get into India because there's some parts of India that they're confused. And we're trying to get out the right message.
What?
And by you doing it in your language, Hindi, it helps. It helps all of us. Same with Bangladesh. Middle Eastern YouTubers are sharing our message. You have no idea the joy in our hearts. I tell Marty, you're not going to believe this.
I don't know why. You've positioned yourself as the only 2 people that have access to Ash Mufara. So why are you surprised when people look to you? Again, it's like they want to be the people that everyone looks to in this thing, that does all the updates, that gives all the information, and then they get surprised when people copy their information. And again, usually even when the Indian Oak founders are spreading misinformation, it's because it comes from them.
Got all these YouTube sharing our lives. And they're sharing it on their YouTube channel. So again, like and subscribe to those YouTube channels. They're putting out great messages. They're following what we're saying, which we love because the right message is getting out there. We are, as Marty says, as Jacob says, what's global? We want to be global speakers for everyone. We want to give you the right information. So please, thank you and keep up the great work. Now,
might want to have Marty know what global means first then.
Agman, Ravi, and all the other ones, send me your names and I will blast you out tomorrow. And like I said, usually I don't see them till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Sweet says, imagine if they thought it was their message they were putting out, but it was secretly warning people in their language. Literally thought of doing that. Not even joking. I thought of like, it would be hilarious if like Honest Critics sent in a video because they ask for people to send in translated videos for them to re-upload on their channel. We already had Wes show up in one of the videos for shitting the light. That was pretty funny. So we've kind of trolled them like that before, but I've been like, it would be amazing if some Indian O founders actually did reach out to them. Although instead of them just translating what they say like they think they are, they're actually saying, these two guys are lying to you. This is a scam. You need to leave. Cut your losses, go find something else to do, you know, like things like that. And I was like, I'd be okay with that propaganda probably. Because for a while, when we were first covering it, our idea was to match their propaganda, but I don't think we realized how much there actually was. Like, we were like, how much can there be? Sure, there's a few founders like streaming, and then there's like some songs, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh no, that they actually, there's like 100 of them that literally just spend their time putting out videos of propaganda for this thing all day long. So we had to be a little sneakier. But I'm like, man, that would be so funny if that happened. And then they would have no clue. It's not like they double check any of this, right?
Let's do some prayers today. God is wonderful. You want to know why? Because baby Cam is now breathing on his own. He's off the ventilator. His eyes are wide open. He's still got some recovery to do, but my God, that's a blessing to hear that one. So Lisa, still praying for your grandchild, baby Cam. He's doing great. Collins is doing much better. Robin and family.
Chris shared a picture. It was very, very sad.
Keep praying for them. Prayers work, guys. Sometimes God puts things in our lives for reasons, but keep praying for Robin and her family. Joyce and Melvin, they're still going through a bunch of stuff. Pray for them. Red and Jane's mothers are both going through issues. Chloe with the brain tumor. And definitely pray for Ash Mafar, his wife and kids, and his amazing teams.
Because he's also a brain tumor? Sorry.
Legal and tech. Keep them in your prayers and hearts. Definitely say some prayers for Marty's family. A lot of prayers. They were sick 4 days ago. They were all going bleh, and it was horrible because I could hear it all in the background through his headphones. Keep praying for their good health because we need all of you. But we definitely need the Garmos.
Have they given any significant updates on Robin? No. Is she in hospice? Last I heard, she was going. I haven't heard anything since. So I'm not really sure. I'm not sure.
Because they're number one inspiration for all of us, I believe. PNG family, you got some issues going on over there. We're praying.
Right? How many people prayed for a launch that paid them, right?
For you. I want to thank Vavina Benny. Is it Benny? Vavina. She asked if we could do a PNG.
I don't even know this person's name. They've been in this thing with you for years. Lord.
One like Marty's doing now, and Marty said absolutely.
We'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. So we're going to get that out for you, Vivini, whatever. VB, I call her VB. And listen, we're looking at some other.
Why didn't you just say Vivi? It's like embarrassing when you do this. Lord. It's like you literally are on so many webinars with her. Like, how do we know her name and you don't? Lord. The occasional human showing through, I like. I can't mock them for that. Right. It's true. They always say PNG instead of Papua New Guinea, and it makes me wonder if they know what PNG means. I think they do, but I don't know. They like to shorten things, as we know. Hello, Sam. Good to see you. You didn't miss much. You just sort of missed Marty and Chris doing. So they're just finishing up that stream now.
Countries, there's some countries that are very low and the charts won't even show. And for one thing, we discussed it, that we don't ever want to try to embarrass someone or a country. Look, they only make this. But we want to do is we want to change those percentages so they are up on the charts. And that's one reason that we can't do everything, because some areas are pretty poverty stricken and we'll never want to embarrass any country or erase anything.
You don't want to embarrass them, but you have no problem preying on them, telling them they have to pay $100 US to join this thing, and that they're going to have to buy products and buy traffic in order for you to save their country from the poverty. Interesting.
But go ahead, Marty. What are you going to say? Oh, we want to change all these percentages through this amazing company.
Vavine is actually a French name. Same as like Vivienne. So it has an accent on it. That's why there's the accent on her name, because she's French.
All right, that's why Marty's showing you this. That's why we're doing it. Hold on.
The French have names too, with accent aigus and accent graves and all that fun stuff. They have names like Francis, Francois in French, not Francis. Even my name, Elizabeth, in French, it's spelled with an S. Yeah, Alps, there's French people there. There's a whole French area in there. That's like saying that people from Quebec aren't French, they're in Canada. But no, Quebec is French. In fact, they're so French that they even took all the English off of all of their street signs. And now all their schools are in French. They're getting rid of all of the English in that province. So, like, you could be in a country that's not France and then end up being French, you know? You don't have to be in France to be French. French is actually a second language in several of those areas. Like in places like Bangladesh, it will be like Hindi, Indian, Arabic, French. And like those will be the languages in areas like that. So French is very, very common out there. Which is why I think the people that are French and Onpassive do quite decently. Just like the people that are in the US here. Like Marty and Chris are doing like kind of like decently in terms of the Onpassive signups for like the English speaking crowd. The French founders are cleaning up too. So, you know, they have a small Ontario following, probably. Yes, France. France is real. The bloody French and Brits colonized nearly the whole world. They did. They did. So in a lot of places, French is still around. A lot of them also speak English. It's like a lot of people in Germany also speak English. It's not just like all German there. You can find a lot of English speakers too. And then you could also find a hell of a lot of French speakers out there too, believe it or not. I spent a week in Quebec and occasionally struggled to speak with them since they're Quebecois. It is. It's, and I've said this before, Quebec French is slang French. It isn't like the same in France at all. If you go from Quebec to France and you try to speak to them, they're going to look at you like you don't even know the fucking language. Because in Quebec, you say things like, est-ce que je peux le hamburger? And then that's how you ask for it, you know? Or est-ce que je peux les French fries? But then in France, you would have to say, est-ce que je peux les frites de patate? S'il vous plaît, merci. See, so it's like fancier, and there is no English included. And a lot of the words too, like Quebec kind of has its own like slang French in the way they speak. It's hard to explain, but it's like speaking in slang instead. AIM, Listerine, and Goosebender are Canadians. That's plenty. Yep. They have quite a few Canadians in this thing. They really do. Cajun and Creole French are still to be found down here in La Louisiane. Yeah. Yep. That's quite popular, I believe, too, in a lot of places around South Africa and stuff. The Creole French. And that, I believe that's basically the French that they use there. There's a few different types of, all right. Is France part of the real world? Or is it part of the Delulu land? I hope they're in the real world. Fortunately, they took pity on my attempts and spoke English to me. Good, I'm glad. Because most people know English. There aren't that many people in Quebec anymore that really don't know any English. But it is like very, very much slang French. So if, like, I did French immersion in school, by the way, and we learned French because it's like book French, if you will, right? But then you go to Quebec and it's not the same. You go to speak, they look at you weird. They're like, why don't you just say, est-ce que je peux les fries? Like, why are you saying les frites de patate? That's weird. Don't do that. And you're like, oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to order fully in French. Like I learned in school how to. Okay, never mind. You know?
1, 2, 1, 2, enter.
And like literally in school, one of our field trips was to go and order food in French in Gatineau. We went on a field trip and fucking went to go do that. And nope. They were like, yeah, no, you don't have to do all that. But okay. And then it was kind of pointless. It was like, oh, what are we even doing here?
Marty. So if you think about what this company's doing, and maybe you're living in one of those countries, we talk about Mamadou every day, working 2 jobs. A lot of people come to America or other Australian. They go to different.
Yeah, they have a Quebec accent. Just like the people in Saskatchewan have an accent. We all have accents here too, eh? Like people in Ontario, especially near the Toronto area, according to Nerd City, we speak baby Ibonics. And I'm sorry, but when he said that, I was like, I have never heard someone describe the way that we speak around here so accurate in all my life. So that's like the Ontario accent. It's a little bit of Ibonics in there, you know. And then we tend to talk in. I can't explain my voice and my cadence. Maybe a little Valley Girl in there. Maybe a little bit of babyish. I don't know. So that's kind of our accent. And then in Saskatchewan, they talk a little bit like this. And in Quebec, they have very, very thick French accents. So we also have accents based on where you live, just like the U.S. does. There's several different Canadian accents. It's like technically, like, it's so funny to me because one of the slangs for a Canadian is a Canuck. And I like had to ask someone, like, why? They realize that that's just like one area of Canada, right? And then a hockey team. And that's really all it is. I don't really know why it's supposed to be insulting, but okay.
Different countries, because
I get, oh, so the Fargo accent is real, but mine isn't that extreme. I'm in the city. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Canada is very similar to that, where we have different areas, different accents. Oftentimes you can tell where somebody lives based on their accent. You know, if you're well traveled around Canada and you know all the different accents. Like out west in BC, in several places and in a lot of areas in Alberta, they almost have close to a southern country accent in a lot of areas. Like they sound like they live in the southern states almost. Like it's so, and that's kind of like our version of the country area here. You guys have like the southern states that you see in like Texas and stuff. You see that area as country. Here it's out west, not the south. It's out west for us. So very, very similar. Very, very similar kind of themes with things like that.
there's no jobs and there's no money to be made in their countries. So a lot of people.
So again, Onpassive is going to bring them a company with no products and then force them to wait to make money.
Come
that will
to
fix
the States or wherever they go to find work and then end up working 2-3 jobs.
Okay, you just tripped out, StreamYard. I don't even know what that was. I'm so sorry.
Or other Australian, they go to different countries because there's no jobs and there's no money to be made in their countries. So a lot of people come to the States or wherever they go to find work and then end up working 2-3 jobs and they send the money back to the family. I have nothing but respect for you.
I don't think they're going to be coming to the States anymore. Looks like people are going to have to come to Canada for work from now on. You're going to like shut down your borders to everyone. You know, you should give France back the Statue of Liberty. It's no longer you're tired, you're hungry, and poor. Now Canada should have that statue. You're tired, you're hungry, you're poor. Come here. The U.S. says fuck you.
If you do that, taking care of your family like that, that's a lot of love from me. I appreciate what you're doing. We're also praying for everyone in the world because you're all our family. And
StreamYard's been tripping, but I can finally upload videos in Hero, as you maybe have found out from the stream just now. So they did finally fix that. That was fucking not working for me for at least 6 months. I've had to upload any video that I want to show to you guys onto my like YouTube channel and do it that way. It was driving me crazy. Crazy. Angel says, why did he do a Southern accent when he said Australian? Because he's stupid and probably doesn't understand the difference between a Southern accent and then an Australian accent, which they're very, very different. If anything, I would say an Australian or New Zealand accent are more close together with like a UK accent. I find some people get those three mixed up if they don't really know the accents. And I can too sometimes. There's certain areas of Australia and the UK that sound so similar. So sometimes I'm like, wait, I can't tell with your accent. Are you from the UK or are you from the Australia? Because your accent's a little bit like, I can hear both in there. So there are some, but most of the time you can tell like the difference, especially between like a really strong Australian accent and then a really strong UK accent. You can definitely tell they're not the same. Illegal immigrants from Canada apologize when they get caught.
I believe in praying for family, but I believe in praying for everyone. So hang on to that thought. I want to talk about a lot of people. I probably get the most.
Also, it says hungry, sick, poor, yearning to be free. Full stop. It doesn't say yearning for free stuff. Hey, don't even talk to me about free stuff. I'm in Canada. All right, you guys are complaining about free stuff getting handed to people in the USA. You come to Canada, you get a house, you get a car, you get set up with a job. In the meantime, we're looking for work. So it happens here too. It happens here too. But after we set them up with a house and a car and a job, then they pay taxes to our government. And then that's how we're able to keep our universal health care. Because there's very seldom times that people immigrate here and then don't give back to our country. And it's actually the same in the USA. Your taxes are going to skyrocket after you get rid of immigrants there. Just saying, careful what you wish for.
Questions out of everyone. Maybe I don't. I know a lot of people say, Chris,
Mr.
I'm getting
Snowflake.
this question. I want to say this clear and straight from my heart.
Yeah, I think he's from the UK. I think I always knew he was from the UK.
And I want to ask you this question, and I want you to really think about it. Would you want Ash just to launch it when it wasn't completely ready? Or would you want him to wait till it's exactly perfect and boom? I asked you.
That's so weird to say after they've had like 7-hour-long webinars together, just sitting there with Ash for like 6 hours, obviously not polished and perfect.
You to ask yourself that question because it's important. We don't ever want Ash, and he doesn't feel pressured. We don't ever want Ash to feel pressured because someone over here is not doing so good or someone over here is really, really broke. The key is by him doing the right way. Listen, in the past, I think, excuse me, Ash Mafar's heart was so soft that he gave a lot of information that he probably shouldn't have. I'm going to tell you right now. Hear me out, Nagma and Ravi. Ash Mafara is the strongest I've ever seen him. He's the strongest Marty DeGarmo's ever seen him because he's holding on his word what he's going to do. He's not going to share information in the back office or anywhere until he is ready.
Oh my God.
You understand that. A lot of people saying, why isn't he putting nothing in the OA? Because he's not ready. But when he's ready, and what does it take? 30 seconds to check your back office to see if there's
Oh my God. Yeah,
it's
but
not like it's hard to do. I check it twice a day.
oh my God. Why? Why do you go check it twice a day? This is so weird. It's such a cult thing to be like, make sure that every single day you log into this place and look at it. All right, do it several times because one of the times that you log in future might be the time. It's like, I hate it.
Sometimes I don't even check it, but I want you to check it. And when it's ready, Ash will put some up there, but you don't need to say, where's the messages? You'll know what's going on. Ash has a lot of things that he's dicing through every single day.
Well, to be fair, if it only takes 30 seconds to check the back office, then it would only take Ash 30 seconds to put an update in the back office. So if everything's going great and everything's wonderful and it's moving along, would it kill the man to maybe pop into the OES quickly and just like write up a little message that says, hey guys, everything's going wonderful. Everything is moving along smoothly. Don't worry, it's coming soon. It's a done deal. I don't think so. So if he doesn't even have the time to like take 2 seconds and do that, why am I going to then dedicate time to going and logging into the fucking back office 6 times a day to check for it? Come on now.
And I mean what Marty said, every second, every minute, every hour, he's doing something. But he's got to do it right. Understand this. Maybe
every second, every minute, every hour. Yeah, the man never sleeps, never eats, never shits, never spends time with his family. He's just out here working for these people 24/7 around the clock on Onpassive. That's why you have no products and barely a website. Lord.
This is what happened in the past. Things weren't done right.
Like nobody has done as much work as Ash Mufara and then had nothing to show for it, like Ash Mufara. So I guess he's beating us all at something.
He gave us some information, and of course, something didn't pan out, and all of a sudden, everyone's in a panic. My Indian brothers and sisters, I'm asking you, I see a huge, loving, compassion people in India, and then there's a few people that are a little disgruntled. Don't be like them. Stay positive. All right. This is coming. It's working. It's going to change your world, change your life. So just stay positive, but be patient. Think this world was not built on rush, rush, rush. The people that built this world on rush, 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 guess what? Their buildings and their bridges fell down. Ash is going to make sure.
Yeah, because that's what the problem is. People here want you to rush. People are sitting here for 6 years waiting around, and then you have the audacity to be like, listen, the world isn't rush, rush, rush. Like, nothing about this has been rushed.
That this building and the bridges
Maybe you should rush something.
Country to country never falls down, and it grows love and respect, because that's what this company is about to do. Love and respect for everyone, no matter who, where you live, what your pay scale is, what your personality is. He accepts all so we can change the world. We can't say one person, oh, we're going to do this and change the world in America. No. We have to change the world through the world. So we have to keep standing.
It's kind of scary when you think about it. So think about what it would be to finance a country and what that would mean for the person that did it. Just think about that for a second. Especially in some of these other areas that Chris talks about that aren't even on the map yet. Okay? Right? It's like, just makes you go, sure, this is going to definitely be great. Can't wait for Ash Mufareh to be the president of that country. Because that's what we need, is we need Ash Mufareh and his merry men of fucking scam artist con men to take over the world. Like Pinky and the Brain, except there is no brain.
Positive, be patient, and don't ever send me messages because I got a lot of Chris. I'm hurting. I'm broke. I'm going to pray for you. You can send me those messages because I want to pray for you. But listen, Ash Mufareh.
Which, by the way, the webinars are back during the day now, so they're not doing them at 7 p.m. anymore.
Is a solid rock. He knows exactly what he's doing, and when he's ready to stand on top of that rock and talk to us, he will. Just be patient. That's all. Something good is coming. Literally, reality. If you're doing something right now, keep doing it. Check things out once in a while. Listen and like and subscribe to these lives every day, because when something is going to pop, we're going to be one of the first ones to get it out there and let you know, if he doesn't beat us to the back office first. But I hope he does put it in the back office first, and then we can talk about it. But I love every one of you. Again, Ravi and Nagma, thank you for sharing to India, getting the right message, because there's a lot of bad messages out there, and you two are doing a great job. And there's a few others, and I'll get your names as you send them to me. I will definitely call you out. But man, get on the page of the good path, because that's where we're going. I pray for evil to go away every single day. I pray for people to have patience, unbelievable patience, because a lot of people are going through some stress. I get it. Give that stress to God. Give your worries to God.
Stress to God.
Let Ash Mufareh do what he's going to do, but I guarantee you this. When he does come out, you will all be blown away. Marty DeGarmo, back to you. Wow.
Boom.
Wow, that's right.
Yeah, perfect. What I want to say is,
Oh, Lord.
yeah, just keep marching forward. It's not like don't get all stressed out. I know people are stressed. I get it. Everyone gets it. So, but just, help each other out. Stay positive. We're in something that you'll never, ever, ever, ever see again, ever.
Ever.
And like I said, he's building this for us. And we in turn are going to share it to the world.
Everyone pray for Violet. Everyone pray for Violet. She has a sore back, an eye infection, which that's awful. That sucks. A torn cuticle. So pray for Violet.
World. So one more thing I want to say.
And pray for Tragic's IBS. just because.
This has been said by Chris and me many times. A lot of times people come to our YouTube channel and they don't subscribe. Like 30, 40%. It's that
It's everybody's YouTube channel. That's everybody's YouTube channel, my dude.
high. Subscribe and ring the
Also, like, that's just how it is. Like, if you have over 50% of the people that watch you subscribing, that's crazy success on here, okay? Like in reality, like if you get like 10,000 views on a video, let's say, you're lucky if maybe like 200 of those people subscribe. Sort of deal. Like that's more realistic. And that's probably even high.
bell. Takes 2 seconds. That way, if any new video comes out, because I'm doing them all around the world, you'll get notified. Okay. So, and it doesn't cost anything to subscribe.
Nothing.
It's free. We're not collecting money for subscribing. So take the time and go ahead and subscribe. We're close to 500 people here today, which is very nice. Thank you very much. And we're going to wrap it up.
What a waste. 500 people waiting around for a scam, watching videos about a scam when they could actually be watching something out here that could like teach them something. Or like that would actually be real entertainment. Just imagine.
Tomorrow we're going to go to Papua New Guinea. I'm going to try to do that. That'll be.
And wait, let me say, Africa, big shout out to you. I don't get any complaints from Africa. Honestly, I think you guys are amazing because I know some of your areas are very low poverty and you guys always stay upbeat. Hey, everyone, follow Africa's lead. I love everyone. Let's stay strong. Everyone, keep going. Keep going. Stay positive.
All right. Bye, everybody. Have a great day.
Yeah, bye. Bye. That's over. Thank God. So that was Marty and Chris. Now, I'm just going to show you. As you can see, Marty has done a lot of illegal income claims, okay? But here's the thing. We cannot keep on continuing where like every time Marty does an illegal income claim, I stream about it. So we're going to have to start like just honing in on certain ones. Because as you can see, like this is his one from Canada. This is the one here from the US. He does another one for PNG, which we're about to watch. We're going to watch the Wealth Makers. I love that last one we watched, by the way, was called The Freedom Forge with Marty and Chris live. And all I could think was, Forge Gang. And I was like, that's so nice that they joined the Forge Gang. That's so cute of them, isn't it? I was like, oh, what a nice little callback to the incels of the Discord that harass everyone with Dark Ninja and Tragic. Isn't that lovely? So we're about to watch The Wealth Makers with Marty and Chris, and then he does like an illegal income claim. As you can see, it looks like he's going to do another illegal income claim for Egypt. Like he's just not going to stop. So they're all going to be the exact same. I think we get it. You know, he's going to show us the average income yearly and monthly for every single state, province, territory, etc. And then he's going to basically show us how he does his MLM fucking math. Right? How he does his MLM math. So I feel like it's going to get extremely repetitive and a little redundant if we continue to do that, because we're going to end up with some as we react to them in future. Like we're not going to be able to avoid it. So, but like, look at this. It's every fucking day with this guy. This is just the last 24 hours. This was streamed 1 day ago. This was also 1 day ago. This was 54 minutes ago it was uploaded, and it was streamed like 3-4 hours ago now. Come down here. This is another illegal income claim we've covered. Then we have the Bangladesh income claim. Then we have like India earning potentials for Africa. Like it's literally been every single day he's been doing this. And I'm doing my best to get them and react to them. But I wanted to kind of throw this out to you guys because I think if he does ones like family debt commissions to the rescue, those ones could be fun to do like a short reaction to. But I don't know if we should continue watching all of these because he's going to be doing them all the same. But then when he switches it up and he starts to do his illegal income claims in a different way, then we'll cover a few of those so that we understand what he's doing. And I'm still going to be watching all of them and taking notes on all of them and getting them all ready and sending them out to the FTC and etc. So you don't have to worry about that. Don't think that just because I'm not covering it that I'm not paying attention, that I'm not doing other things behind the scenes here. Because that's what I do. But I'm going to go insane if I continue down this road. Okay? Like Violet says, I'm going to go insane if I continue down this road of just like trying to do it as they're doing it. Because it's going to be every day and it's probably just going to get worse. So I think to keep our sanity, all right, we're going to spend some time looking at some other people and some other things going forward with Onpassive. I really want to react to some Jeffrey Morlock and discuss him in the upcoming weeks again and some other stuff. And then, like I said, if they're really popping off over here, then we'll kind of, check them again. We'll come on and be like, what the hell are you guys doing? Behind the scenes queen, not to be confused with backdoor queen. Sure. But it's a lot. It's a lot. Averages by themselves are meaningless without other context, distribution, median. Exactly. Like there's no point. There's no point to it. Good question. Marty is spamming the same content over and over. Isn't that against YouTube's terms of service? I've been questioning this the whole time since we've covered Onpassive. And it's not just with Marty. Sorry. It's the Bill Must videos. And it's died down a little bit. Luckily for all of us over the last few years. But when I was first covering this with the Recovering Hunbot a few years ago, and we were like streaming almost every night, watching their live webinars, like we used to sit there and we'd be like, how do they all upload the same Bill Must video 300 times in one day? Because he would release a Bill Must video, everyone would download it. And it would be like a good 100 to 150 people. Like they'd end up on the Indian founder channels. They'd end up on the South African. Like even though they were in English and some of those people didn't speak English, they would still download and re-upload it, right? And like then Marty would re-upload it. Red would re-upload it. Chris would re-upload it. Julie would have it. Susie would have it. This person would have it. Like it was just endless. And it was like the same video. And like technically, yes, it is. And I don't know how they've been able to continue like this and do this with these Bill Must videos. Because there was like a year and a half where it was real fucking bad. And that's when we were like, holy crap, maybe we can't compete with the fucking propaganda on here. It's too much, Like there's only 2 of us. We can't take on 300 channels all posting the same thing 6 times a day. What the hell? Like you would think that YouTube would like have a bot or something and be like, why is the same video uploading on 300 channels for 3 days straight? That's really weird, But I don't know. And the thing is, I concentrate more on like reporting illegal income claims and illegal medical claims to the appropriate agencies and making sure that the SEC has everything that they need going forward and etc. That I don't have time to also be like reporting all of their channels for spam. So maybe if we had a bunch of us reporting their channels for spam, then YouTube might do something. But apparently YouTube doesn't care. Because it's like, what? How does this happen? And they're not like, I guess YouTube isn't trying to stop spam on their platform at all. Otherwise, you would think so. You would think that something would be happening here. And should have a long time ago, man. So, good question. I've been wondering the same. But let's get into this stream from earlier today. So this is the stream from earlier, the Wealth Makers. Lovely. And it is sped up to 1.25. I got to get ready to go out when this is done. So it's sped up. And be prepared. They are going to make illegal income claims about PNG. And you're not going to like it. You're going to get really mad. I have had people literally send this to me and be like, Queen, this really pissed me off. This really pissed me off, Queen. What the hell? So since you're going to be really mad, and since I don't have time to do a full commercial break today, we're just going to have a little song and dancing here about constipation.
When you know everything, you're constipated. In Onpassive. When you know everything, you're constipated. Constipated, 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 constipated. We are not constipated in Onpassive. When you know everything, you're constipated. When you know everything, you're constipated. We are not constipated. Constipated, 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 constipated. In Onpassive. You're a constipated human being. In Onpassive. You're a constipated human being. It happens little by little. Onpassive. That's constipation. That's constipation. That's constipation. That's constipation. There's no flow. Constipated, 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 constipated. There's no flow. Constipated, 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 constipated. There's no flow. Constipated, 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 constipated. There's no flow. When you know everything, in Onpassive, you're constipated. We are not constipated in Onpassive.
Remember, guys, you're not constipated with Onpassive.
Hey, everybody. Boom, boom, boom. I'm feeling a little better today. Got my little grandson here. He's playing something. I don't
That's
know what.
every day.
Anybody want to come say hi?
Come on, Jacob.
They want you to say hi.
Hey, Chris wants to see you.
Hurry up. Come up here.
Yeah.
Over. He can remember what card was what. No.
He does come up and say hi. If you're new here, hi. The only child that you'll ever see on my channel might be mine once in a blue moon. And that's because it's my child. So if she's on my platform, that's one thing. But you will not find me ever streaming or making videos on other children where we're showing their faces. So usually if they have their children come up and say hello, we just skip over that. So I've skipped over. All right. He comes on. He's a very cute kid. Poor kid. Poor kid. Very, very cute kid. But we just don't need any of that in our life. Just saying.
Good joke. Real
And I heard him playing yesterday. He says to Don, "Are you cheating?"
Right?
Robin just said hello and said hi to Jacob. Robin said hi, Jacob. Say hi, Robin.
Hi, Robin.
What am I, chopped liver?
Anyway, hello, everybody. Thanks for being here. A couple of quotes were made.
So, like, I guess Robin's in chat, but we don't really have any official updates. At least I haven't heard any.
Yesterday, and people suggested we maybe turn it into a little video. So the first one I have is something that, the memory game. You're right, Robin. That's it. He's really good at it. The first one, Mr. Johnson did. So I put it through AI the best I could to make it come out okay. So I hope you enjoy it. It's very quick. Here we go.
My name is Sasha Gray, and I'm here to introduce you to an opportunity that could transform your financial future.
It's funny because everyone says that they want to introduce me to an opportunity that can transform my financial future. But all of them have to do ads on YouTube in order to find success. So I'm very confused.
To express this clearly and sincerely, and I would like to pose a question for your thoughtful consideration. Would you want Ash to launch it prematurely or wait until it is flawlessly perfected before proceeding? I urge you to contemplate the question, as it holds significance.
Well, see, that would be a question to ask at the beginning of this journey. But after I've waited 6 years and I was told that everything was done and it was a done deal for 6 years, you know, I'm kind of like, what's taking so fucking long? You know?
We never wish for Ash to experience pressure. Ash Mafare is the strongest individual I have ever encountered, as he consistently adheres to his commitments. He will not provide material in the back office or elsewhere until he is prepared, and I want you to get that. Numerous individuals inquire.
Which, again, that's very bizarre. After he spent 6 years blabbing about things prematurely before he even knew if they were possible. So it's like Ash is a certain way for 6 years. And then for 2 months, he's a different way. And they're all upset that people won't accept him for the person he's shown them for 2 months. That's not how it works. I'm going to be seeing Ash as the person he was for the last 6 years. That guy that comes on and blabs on and on and on and makes no sense. And then tells everyone that he's going to make AI robots that will save the world. And that he's going to take over everyone's country and be an authoritarian leader of the world to save all of humanity and get rid of us needing money, or he'll make us all millionaires. I'm not going to see him as the guy that keeps his lips tight until he's ready. And it's kind of not fair, again, to expect people to see him as someone that knows how to keep a secret now. Because he's never been that person before. And most people feel like the reason why he hasn't been around the last couple months is more because his lawyers told him to stop. Or because something else is going on. Not because he just wants to keep that information close to his chest before he releases everything perfectly, you know? And it's weird that, like, they don't understand that.
Why he is not contributing to the back office, attributing to his lack of readiness. Nonetheless, he will notify us via the back office once he is prepared. Maintain a positive attitude and exercise patience. It is effective and will transform your life. Ash is steadfast. He is fully aware of his actions.
Sounds like they said that patience is effective and will transform your life. Not Onpassive.
And will communicate with us when he is prepared to ascend to the summit of that rock. Thank you, Chris Johnson.
You know, Marty, that video that you made really does smell musty. Real musty.
There's one. And then this was another one that we had done real quick.
A reminder to all of us.
Do you ever wonder if Ash sees the pictures that they used for him and is like, really, that pic? That's the pic you chose? Because I often wonder. Because they're seldom decent pictures of him. Like, they're always at like a weird angle. Like, even this one that they're using and that they used for that video, it's up on the screen there in that circle, as you can see. They're putting it on everything. It's like this weird, like, side view of him. You know, it does look a bit like a dictator, authoritarian leader. Like, the way that Kim Jong-un would pose or something, but it's like not the best, most flattering, you know? And I often wonder if Ash is like, why the fuck do they keep picking pics where I look bad?
Mr. Ash Mafare and his team is working every second of every minute of every hour of every day so we can live the life of our dream.
Okay.
Okay, so here's what I wanted to say.
Well, I guess we're not getting the second video. Guess we're not getting the second video, eh, Marty? Interesting. Why would that be?
Traveling around the world virtually, looking at what average incomes are for people, and then trying to relate that to what it would be in sales or commissions. And yes, I'm using a fictitious number really because we don't know what the prices will be, and we don't know what the commissions will be. But I use an easy number. Let's say the price of whatever product A is $100, and we get 25% commission. Obviously, there'll be different prices, and there might be different commission structure. But we do know the last time that we had the first go round that it was 25%. So I use that one. I took a walk into Papua New Guinea. It was requested by Vivina, right? Vivine? Yeah, I believe that's who. And so I went through there, and let's play that one. Can you hear me?
Absolutely, I can hear you.
Who was it that recommended it? Papua New Guinea.
Runa.
Oh, was it Runa? Okay, I thought it was Vivine.
I'm sorry, Vivine did recommend it. Runa recommended the
Now her name's
So let's
Vivine.
watch this, okay? Now remember, a lot of these numbers, they're hard to get for some reason. Some of them you can get easy, some you can't. And some countries have a large discrepancy from people that do very well to people that do very bad. I mean, like the middle class in some areas doesn't seem to be very much of one, but that's the world. So
actually, Marty, those of us in Western society are the only ones with a middle class. Everywhere else, it's basically just the rich and then the very, very poor. Welcome to the global.
Here we go. Hello, everybody. We're taking a trip to PNG. We have a large group of people that live there. They've been one of the most.
All right, hold on. I'm going to slow this part down just for the income claims.
Inspiring countries that we've ever visited, and I've got a lot of what I consider friends and family over there. So I wanted to do the average income. Now, Papua New Guinea has a very wide range from people that live out in the jungle area and people that live in the city.
The jungle
Anyway,
area?
the average annual salary in PNG is approximately 129,488 PNG. It's called Kina. It's equivalent to about $32,000.
What do you guys make in the jungle area of the USA? You know, I was wondering, since apparently that's what we're calling rural areas now, the jungle area.
Yeah. Okay. Monthly, it translates average monthly income around 10,790 Kina, or approximately $2,713 a month. And this breaks down all the stuff you can look at it. Okay, cost of living. But I wanted to show you the.
Okay, Marty, no, like what do you mean we can look at it? You did this fucking presentation for us. So read to us what's on the screen. What do you expect people to come over here and whine and then sit there and read it for themselves? You have no problem reading it off for other countries. It's weird.
The range. Okay. National average 10,790 Kina a month. US dollars equal to $2,713. Yearly, 129,488 Kina. Yearly for US dollar, that would be 32,555. To make that much money in Papua New Guinea, you would need 109 sales. Okay, and how do we know? I'm going to break it down because I like to show that. 109 times Now, what we've been using is a $100 product, which we don't know. It's just a number, okay? Products can be more, they can be less.
I think it's funny because it sounds like he's going to show us how he got the 109 commissions, but he doesn't. Instead, he like multiplies the 109. It's so funny to me.
And we're using 25% commission. Why? That's what the company used when they sold the product the first time. That doesn't mean they're going to. It could be more, it could be less, but it's an easy number to look at. So I took a $100 product and I used 25% commission. If you take 109 commissions times $25, $2,725, $2,713. It rounds high. So you need that many sales a month. They could match their income. Pretty powerful. Pretty powerful. And yearly,
I don't think
$1,300.
Marty knows that he could just take that number and then divide it by 25.
1,302.
I don't
think
he knows.
Minimum wage, 560 Kina, $1.40.
It's almost like he sits there going 25 times 3. Oh, that's close. That's 75. Okay, we're gonna try again. 25 times 4 is 100. So what? 25 times, like, it's like, Jesus, fuck off, Marty.
$1.40 US. 6,720 Kina yearly, $1,680 yearly. Very low minimum wage. 6 commissions could cover that in a month.
Yeah, but again, you're also not thinking that the cost of living there is also lower. I'm just saying.
7 in a year. Living income, rural families, okay? Monthly PNG Kina, 1744 US dollars, $496.
What about the jungle families? What happened to them?
Dollars a month. Yearly, 20,928 Kina, which comes out to close to 6,000 US dollars.
Right?
That
but that's what their dream is. Which literally, if you think about it for a second, is horrifying. It's horrifying. Their dream is for Ash to take over every country, run the entire economy, and be the man that gets to make all of the rules and laws and everything. They want Ash to come over there and replace Trump on you guys in the US. Like, that's what they're doing. They want Ash Mufara. He's going to really do it better. And that's scary, man. That's scary. When you really think of what they're saying they want to happen here, it's basically they want one authoritarian leader and they want it to be Ash, and they want him to be the whole economy of not just one country, of every country. And they seem to think that that is going to be a good feat. And I'm like, okay, so when do you all get together and start an army to go to war? Because I don't think you realize what you're saying here when you make these dreams. Are you going to be doing an army? Should the US be worried that you're a terroristic threat to them? Should Canada? Fuck, should PNG? I hope they kick your ass. Onpassive. I hope their armies take you out. There, I said it. Because, like, that's not what's going to fucking happen. You know what I mean? Ash Mufara is scarier than Trump. Way scarier. Because he's not coming with a government that can be like, listen, you're a little crazy. You need to calm down for a second. Either. I know a lot of people are like, Trump's taking over the world and he's going to ruin the whole US. But it's like, there's a process. He has to still get everyone in your parliament to vote for things. He can't just go in there and start changing shit. You know? Like, Ash wants to actually be the person that can do all of that. He wants to be what the SJWs think Trump is. That's what Ash wants to be. And they're like, that would be a great idea for Ash to be our authoritarian leader of the earth, or sorry, I mean, of the global, since they're the same thing.
Or family, if you had 20 sales at $25 commissions, you would make that much money. And for the whole year, 238
Right?
sales would match that.
No, like there is a little bit of delusion. I'm not with either side's extremism. If you know me, you know I'm very much right in the center, and I don't do either side. But it's like, if you guys thought Trump was bad, you should check out this guy and what he wants to do. That's the thing, though, is that no, Ash would want to take over Trump. It's scary. It's scary what they want to have happen. It would never happen. But like, that's kind of my point too. Is it's like, what, do you think you're going to be an Onpassive army and you're all going to come with a militia? And you're going to take over all these countries' governments and economies? Like, what do you actually think you're doing here? Like, that's just not a realistic view of how you're going to help save the world. They're like, well, that's what we'll do with to save all of humanity. We just need to take over all the economies, do away with money, and then I'll be millionaires, because that makes absolute sense.
The whole year. So you see how, whatever the numbers are, you could quickly bring up the bottom income earners quickly. That's what I love about the company. Now in Port Moresby, I can't even say that, 10,938, Kena, 2,748. Now they're making more money. This is the city. This is one where my brother David Bacow's from, I believe. And then yearly, 131,258, Kena, which is 33,000 US dollars. That goes back to 110 commissions a month, 1,320 a year. And I hope that helps out. But what I wanted to show is all around the world, it uplifts everyone.
You mean all around the global?
It really, really helps the people at the bottom faster. I love it. The math, just the way the math works. The company doesn't care where you're from. It doesn't care who you are.
Like, we get it. You love the math. You can stop doing it over and over and over again now.
Same sale, same commission, and we're global. And I'm just really happy to see that. Anyway, thank you very much.
I'm no warfare, yet I made $4,000 in royalties from just one book in 1 month on Amazon KDP. I replaced my 9 to 5 income by selling ebooks and audiobooks on Amazon. The crazy thing is...
Sorry. Feel a little passionate
Beautiful.
about that.
I hope that helped. We've got some requests for Egypt. We got requests for, what was the other places this morning?
All right. Philippines we're coming up with, because they asked this morning. Hungary. I talked to Anna this morning. Samoa, we want to get one for them. And definitely Egypt. So,
Okay.
I
already have the Philippines done. I'll do that tomorrow.
It is, like I said, I'm covering AIs. Don't worry, it's coming. It's coming. It's pissing me off. I hate that ebook scale.
Hungarian.
Yeah, Hungarian. Just keep track. I don't care what it is. I will get it.
Hungarian.
Yeah, we have 550 people watching today. That's pretty cool. Thank you very much.
Hungarian.
And like we've been saying, I know it's quiet, real steady.
Oh yeah.
That's usually the way it is before the storm hits. So, and I think we're going to have a powerful, good storm coming for all of us. Like I
said, a good storm. Oh, okay, way to put a positive twist on a hurricane, but whatever.
Sad, and Chris is sad, very upbeat. There's a time and place for him to talk, and it's very important, by the way. And when you say, yeah, but why? Well, part of this is we don't know why. You don't know why, but trust that he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, part of this is you don't know why. It's just all a big trust me, bro. Just trust me, bro.
Trusted him this far. Worst thing that could have happened, he could have walked away, and he didn't. He's here. So I trust him with everything. I know he's good. Does he want to come out and talk? Yeah, he loves everybody. He loves chatting with the founders. Absolutely. It makes his day. Happy birthday, Gina Leva. But anyway, so
we need to start making up countries and sending them to Marty and being like, we really need one for this country. Canuckiansville is a great country. I'm an O-founder from there. I need one. I need one from the country of Shitsalot. I need one for the country of Shitsalot. My country is another one that I need to just get him to try to look up all these fucking fake countries.
It's powerful. And I tell you what, while he supports us, you know what supports him? By us doing the right thing. By us doing the right thing, giving out the right message, helping each other, don't make problems. You know, when people say things that's not 100% true, that's not a help. And if you hear something, here's another thing I want to say. I've said this a million times. If you read something and you're not sure it's true, don't share it, because that makes you somebody that's not telling the truth. If you look at something and you got to go, I wonder if that's true. Chances are it isn't. Like if we come on here and we don't bring up something that you read, it probably didn't happen. There's a good chance we're going to know. At least get a heads up on it. But I expect really big things to happen. I'm really pumped over everybody working together and all the different people and different meetings you guys are having. It's blowing me away. The support one for another, it's off the chart. Absolutely off the chart. All right, I'm going to turn it over to Chris so he can chat a little bit.
You can do that, Thomas. You write him and you tell him you are an O-founder in Titicaca, and you really need him to do a video breaking down what the salary is and how many hundreds of people you need under you for Titicaca, you know?
And I'll be back.
All right, Marty, thank you very much.
Right.
Great video. Like you said, Egypt, Hungary, Samoa, and the Philippines. It's coming. Takes Marty. It's not easy. Marty explained the process to me. So be patient. We're going to get them all out there. And if you have a country that we haven't done yet or you would like to see, send it to me and I'll get it to Marty. Very, very important. I believe this is very important. A lot of people are excited about it. We start off with the birthdays today. A very young lady, her father sent to me, Fatima Patel, happy birthday to you. For T. Moy, happy birthday to you. Iris Rippon, happy birthday to you. And this woman, you all know her, Miss Perfect Personality, Perfect Love. I mean, just a great person, Jean S. Olivia. Happy birthday, darling.
Olivia? Since when was her last name Olivia? It's Oliva. Jean Oliva. Lord, Chris. You can't even say somebody's name properly. How much do you really care about them? Like, you see their names 500 times a day. You can't even read it properly. You allegedly know this person really well. How do we know her last name more than you do, Chris? Explain. But yeah, happy birthday to Jean Olivia, whoever that is. And happy birthday to Jean Oliva, too.
I hope your fingers get cracked today. Chris York, happy birthday. And Mike Bradley. I want to do a special shout out again. I told you that we have a lot of Indian and Middle Eastern YouTubers sharing our message. I had a brief conversation texting with Ash yesterday. I informed him that many Indian channels are now sharing our lives and our message. He said his words, music to my ears. Thank you, brothers and sisters, for sharing on the Indian YouTube, getting the right message across. And that's coming from us. Again, I want to thank Nagma on Passive RHA.
See, like the right message coming from us. Like they want to be the ones that are like the main messengers for Ash. Right? It's just so weird.
John Singe, And
also, Marty, how come you're not muting? If you were speaking and Chris had that background noise going, you would be like, hey, Chris, you want to mute? You want to mute, buddy? Mute. Like, why can't you mute for other people?
Bobby, there's more. Send them to me. You share these on my Facebook also. But Ash is ecstatic that you guys are, not going to say following our lead, but getting the right message. I'm looking for Bangladesh. I want it in Bengali, German, Italian. Anyone that's got a YouTube in those countries, send it to me. I will call you out, and I will share it on my Facebook to get you more subscribers because you're putting out a great message because it's coming from us. But also like and subscribe. I appreciate, both Marty and I appreciate everyone that's subscribing. We are getting a positive message out across about this company every single day. And every time you subscribe, that's more. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe, where a lot of channels do. We don't. You don't charge anything. It's free.
Nobody charges for subscriptions. Some people charge for memberships, but it's not. Chris just said it's free to subscribe. Some YouTubers charge you to subscribe, but not us. When has a YouTuber ever made the subscribe button on YouTube pay the money? You can't. It's free for everyone. It's free for everyone to subscribe. That's ridiculous.
See it. So again, I want to thank all those people. Prayers. Lisa Christie, I noticed on your face, and I look for this stuff. She's got a friend. I love her name, Crystal Lake. She's fighting cancer. Crystal, we're praying for you. I absolutely adore your name. I love that name.
I can't hear anything.
Robin and family also.
I can't hear anything that Chris is saying because Marty won't mute because he's a sociopath.
I know you're watching, Robin. You know I love you. You know I love your sister. Prayers for strength and happiness. We're always going to be together. No matter where we live, we're going to be there with each other. Baby Cam is doing phenomenal. I've not seen an update yet, but I know he's breathing on his own.
Yeah,
he's smiling, and that's God's blessings. Chloe, we love you. We're praying hard for you.
You hungry?
I know Julie's been under a little bit of stress because all things are.
Yes.
We're praying for you. We absolutely love the questions you do on trivia. You got us good last night. We're praying for you and your family and Chloe. Red and James mothers fighting a brain tumor. One is fighting. I forgot the name of the word, but we're praying for you guys no matter what. P&G sisters and anyone in P&G that's going through illness, we're praying for you. Definitely pray for Ash Mafara's wife and kids. There's amazing teams, whether it's legal or tech. Keep praying for those guys. They're doing amazing things for all of us, and they don't even know us. What do you think about that? Marty DeGarmo, praying for his family. Listen, I said lots of prayers for the DeGarmo family because I need Marty healthy. I need his grandkids, his kids healthy. So keep praying for them. And absolutely, you can throw me a prayer. I absolutely love that when you do that. But Ash Mafara, I'm going to tell you this right now. He's a working maniac. I was a working maniac too, but I was working for me. This guy's working for everybody. And like I said, he was extremely happy to know that Indian YouTube channels, big ones, are sharing this message of positive because like Marty said, and we've said the last couple of days, some people from that country are sharing out negative stuff. They're sharing out dates. We've never given a date. We always say soon. And of course, I love Marty. You made that video. That's going to help out a lot of people. We'll share that. Both our videos that he just shared it out to the world. And we're just going to kick this go. Vavine. Thank you very much for the super sticker. We appreciate it. I will be taking that somewhere, not in my bank account, but going somewhere else with it. I do appreciate it. Shout out to Williams Seeds Academy. They got a Christmas party on December 14th. Any donations you want to give those kids some gifts would be great. And all orphanages, if you're part of an organization that runs an orphanage, help them out. Give them a little bit. Give them what you can. It does help make this world go round. That's what this is about. I'm not worried about the French community because Marcianne and AI Francine, they've been doing a great job getting all these messages out. But we're looking for more country YouTubers like Germany, Italian, Spain, anything. Any country we haven't done yet, we're looking for you to share out on your YouTube. I promise you I will call your name out and share it. But you got to get it to me because sometimes I don't see everything. I'm excited. I'm fired up. Again, I was up at ungodly hours this morning. I went to bed late just to shout out prayers for everyone.
Aaron says, Marty and Chris are PNG, predatory network grifters. I like that.
A lot of you are going through struggles. I believe in that prayer. I believe in this company. I believe in Ash Mafara. I believe in Marty DeGarmo. More or less, I believe in myself because I know we're doing the right thing. This company is going to do amazing things for all of us. And I'm going to show you my excitement every day. I want to go for a 5-mile run right now. And I know I can't make a block, but that's how much it excites me because I want to be in the best shape of my life. I want you to be in the best shape of your life. And I appreciate everyone.
So you stopped taking your insulin and started eating nothing but meat while sitting on your ass and live streaming for several hours each day? Weird, but okay, sure. You want to be healthy. Yeah.
Or standing together. Because in this world today, not a lot of people are standing together. But Onpassive, Ash Mufara, we are all standing behind you 100%. We're on the side of you, we're in front of you, we're on top. We love you, brother, and thank you for all.
You're on top.
Marty, I love you with all my heart. Thank you for
Ash know that he's your bottom? Hey? Does he know he's the bottom?
everything you've helped me out with, and I'm handing it back to you, Mr. DeGarmo.
Boom, boom, boom. Hey, I love you too.
Right? It's a little ironic, isn't it, that they're talking about being in the best shape of your life? Because, you know, these two are just the epitome of health, as you can see.
Bar and your wife and the boys, thank you for your sacrifice. I can never, ever pay you back. Won't even try.
You don't have to. He pocketed $108 million. If anything, he owes you money.
What I can do is what you really want, and that's support.
Oh, but wait, we can't go into this acting like we're owed anything. Even though everyone that bought O Connect last September is owed commissions, don't act like you're owed anything when you get into this, you know? Don't start it off like that. Even though you've been waiting around for 6 years for these products, you aren't owed shit, bitch.
And share this beautiful business with people around the world. And I want to give info that will help people move forward. Because look, we want to start talking to people that aren't here yet. Yes, we want to support each other, but now's the time. Most of you have come to the ground. You bloomed into who you are, and now it's time to share who you are with other people about this business. It's coming soon. Be ready for it.
Imagine going through your entire life, having a career, bringing up children, and being married, you know, having a whole family, bringing up your children. Your children have grandchildren. You're helping with that. But you don't actually find yourself and blossom until you're sitting in webinars for 10 hours a day with Onpassive. Just imagine having that life and worldview. That's crazy to me. Crazy to me. Do you know what's made me grow the most in my entire life? Being a mom. There will never be a career that I could ever do that will teach me as much as my daughter teaches me and as being her mom teaches me. And I bet you most parents would tell you the same thing. If you ask them, hey, when did you really start growing as a person, really blossoming at life? They'd be like, you know, when I started my family. And I learned the most I ever have about myself, about life, about everything, you know, like, it's just like, that's supposed to be the best time of your life. But no, Marty's best time in his life is when he's sitting here in that chair talking to people in Onpassive. Craziness.
People will want to know, and we should know. You don't need to be a skilled person. You don't need to be a marketer. You just need to be you. You is good enough. We are all good enough. The company is you
know what? All of my self-esteem issues I've ever had just got solved. 100%. Because Marty DeGarmo just said that I was good enough. Look at that. Just cured up all my mental health issues and everything. That's all I had to hear.
Our back, it's our wind, it's the power we have. All we have to do is say, welcome. Really, I believe that. Yeah, I'm working on different videos, like Chris said. Not as easy because they don't divulge the information that much. I guess on purpose, I'm not sure. But anyway, I do what I can. Chris gave me another list of places. I have, who is tomorrow? It doesn't. Let me go look real quick. I think it's.
I think you said Philippines, Marty, if I'm not mistaken, but
Oh,
Egypt.
Lord.
You're working on Egypt.
It's
I
Egypt.
already have Papua New Guinea.
Philippines.
Did I do Australia yet?
Yeah, I think you did.
Tomorrow, probably in the evening, on my channel, I am going to have Chuck Chases the Facts. And tomorrow we're going to be doing some flat earth stuff. So come hang out for that.
Australia 2 days ago. Right, Narelle?
It'll be our Christmas flat earth special.
Yeah,
Don't want to miss it.
you did Australia. You did Canada. I think you did Australia. You did Canada, Australia.
Because I have one that's not done yet. Two that's not done yet. All right, no problem anyway.
Passive will
I don't
save
have anything else other than let's stick together, pray for each other. Is it Pitmata's birthday?
No, that's another Fatima. And I also forgot Sharon Whedon. Happy birthday to you. Thank you, Minnow, for reminding me. Listen,
What do you mean that there's another Fatima? There's only one in the entire world. What the hell?
You don't have Facebook, and I only see birthdays that are on Facebook, but I try to shout out everyone that's got a birthday. So happy birthday to you, Sharon. We love you too, sister. We hope you have a great day.
If you liked what you saw today, share it. And like
Didn't
I
even
said,
know they existed.
any requests
Okay.
you have, send them to Chris. He keeps track and then lets me know.
For Canada.
We'll try to get you the info that helps everybody.
Happy birthday, Gina Leva, Nova Scotia. Sending birthday hugs. There's more of us. Look at that.
It makes you feel good to know about, give yourself a goal of how to work towards your goal. Everybody has a different one.
Yep.
And sales make the money, and money makes things happen, whether we like it or don't have. Like
So it is about money.
But it's all in a good cause. Everything that
I
happens
can't
on
keep up.
Passive is for a good cause. So that's the beauty of it.
Sure
Anyway,
it is.
we're gonna go. Say goodbye, Chris.
Goodbye, Chris.
Oh, for
And
God's sakes.
The quantum computer.
Yeah, that's the end of that. Thank God. Because holy crap, that was a lot. That was a lot to take in. It was a lot, I tell you. So that was Marty and Chris do PNG. And then they also did the USA. And of course, they did Canada. They got it wrong for Canada, which is my country. So I'll speak for all of us when we say fuck you guys. And I'm sure they also got the numbers wrong for the US and PNG and all of that. I am not in the US, so I can't go to the US government website and really check the numbers where I would trust that they're the right numbers. So if anyone is in the US and you ever want to do that and send it to me, please do. But I am in Canada. And like I said, since I am here, I decided that I would just, double check the numbers and really see if Marty was at least putting the work in. And no, he's not, just like as we suspected. So there's that. There's that. Onpassive, the 8th Egyptian plague not mentioned in the Bible. I like it. God bless Onpassive. Go Beaver. That's right. Go Beavers. So that's all I got for you guys today, but I felt like that was a lot. Marty's going to keep on making illegal income claims. Tomorrow we're doing flat earth stuff with Chuck. So don't miss that. It will probably be an evening stream because of time zones. They exist. Who knew? Marty didn't. I can tell you that much. Neither did Onpassive, apparently. But that will be fun. And then on Thursday, I am thinking that we are going to see what Jeffrey Morlock is up to, since it's been a little while. So stay tuned for that. That is what is going to be coming up. I hope that all of you have a fabulous, amazing rest of your day. Make sure that you don't spend your entire day watching Onpassive. All right, go do something fun with the rest of the day. I love all of your faces. That is it. Signing out from... And I'll see you all really soon with another one. Like always, we're in it to win it. Mwah! Bye!
My name is Ash Mufar, and I'm your friend. My name is Ash Mufar, and I'm your friend.
I'm Mike Ellis, by the way.
Call me Reverend Jim Jones, okay? Let's go to Guyana, all right? No joke. If that's the call.
Hey.
And I'm your friend.
That negative YouTube channel has got more followers on it than I do on my own. It breaks my heart.
And I'm your friend. My name is Ash Mufar. If you're rude, if you've been doubting or sighing or we know who you are.
Stop going there. She wants to be the first to make us look silly. Yeah, Queen of Karma's on there asking for a debate. That's the lady I brought on. Her debate was Screaming at Ash. And another Queen of Karma asking about why don't we answer the question about religion. I think we've answered that over and over again.
I've been answering them over and over. It's not the answer you want, but
yeah.
Call me Reverend Jim Jones, okay? Let's go to Guyana, all right? No joke.
Alright, this is a great way to start your day. Come here and tune in to Crazy and talking about your experiences.
My name is Ash Mufar, and I'm your friend.
I'm Mike Ellis, by the way.
Thanks for coming, everyone. Have a great night. I love all your
And I'm your friend.
Stop going there. That negative YouTube channel has got more followers on it than I do on my own YouTube channel. It breaks my heart.
And I'm your friend. My name is Ash Mufar.
Stop going there. Yeah, Queen of Karma's on there.
My name is Ash Mufar, and I'm your friend.
Let's go to Guyana.